It looks absolutely amazing. I just want to say that first. Second, hey you all. I hope you all are doing well. It is a wisdom sesh, all right? It is March 17th, 2025. The vibe of the day is out with the olds. Love is set to sizzle. And so the $1,000,000 question is, what do I need to let go of? Strong energy of that final declutter. And so if there's anything that you need help with releasing, because this is it. The new year is on the 20th. This is it. If there's anything you need help with releasing or anything you need to be made aware of as far as releasing, let's get to it. Go ahead and get your questions in today, okay? Thank you, Shay. All right, let's get it. All right, here we go. Fortune of the day. All right. Okay. So, underneath it all, there is a surprise on its way, or there is something on its way that is going to be of surprise to you. Again, with this energy of your manifestations unfolding right before your eyes, it is that bountiful time. You should feel, you should feel like something's coming. You just should feel a little bit fluffier. You know what I mean? So there is a major life change happening, and you already know that. You guys have been preparing for it. And so when things begin to take off and you get ready to go through that gate, no looking back. All right? That's right. What's that? Get out of your comfort zone. All right. Manifestations and major life change. All right. So, again, I told you that with the vibe of the day, well, the $1,000,000 question with what do I need to let go of? Here it is. So some of you, there is something you still need to forgive. So figure that out. Or ask for some wisdom on where to begin. How? Okay. Manifestations and major life change. Manifestations. All right. So, a world of strength that it did take to close this chapter, but you had help. Okay, you know that. I'm getting that conclusion card in my third eye. So, no, baby, you hate the part of yourself that actually is like us, and you're afraid to be that. So go somewhere else. Crawl up in a fucking ball and just stay there while everybody else lives and loves. So, reflection. Look over anything that you need to, and also look over the journey that you've had up to this point. Okay? So, this is saying goodbye. That conclusion. All right, manifestations and major life change. Get grounded. Get grounded. Child nature comes out. And so that is exactly what it means. Get your ass next to a tree and get ready. Here we go. And now 333, right? I feel a buildup. I feel something. I'm telling you, look, the trolls is agitated. I'm telling you. Yo, somebody just came in the chat, right, and said, I hate people like y'all. What he's really saying is he hates himself. He has something in him, but he's too afraid to address it. That's what I was telling him. He's too afraid to look into it. He's too afraid to tap into it. It's triggering. It's a beautiful part of himself that he's afraid. So what can you do? What can you do but curl up in a fucking ball? Just go somewhere. You ain't gonna sit and figure it out, but you're not gonna come in here and rain on this parade. Not at 333. What's the message for 333, Spirit? This is it. I told you. It's done. It is over. The new year is on the 20th, and I feel like, and I'm getting, it's all over me. The new year is on the 20th, and it feels like when that very fucking day hits. That's what it feels like when that very fucking day hits, because that's our new year. Right now, they're telling you to sit exactly where you are because it is over. You have learned every fucking lesson there is to learn up to this point in going where you're going next. So anything and everything that you've experienced up to this day, let's just start from up to this fucking day right now, let it go. Let it go, because it's so done. It's so done. I mean, if chilling had, I mean, like I'm saying, look, the 6 of Wands, if chilling was just, we're done. We're done. Cheers to you, feminines. Okay? Cheers to you. Because this means two things. Of course, you know you're going into a partnership. You're graduating yourselves into partnerships. But this is after graduating in the partnership with yourself. This is after finding yourself. This is after learning to love yourself. This is after learning how to take care of yourself. This is after learning for yourself. So this is huge. And so that whole part of life where you had to do it by yourself as well, is done. It's done. I told Shay that a long time ago. I had to bark on her. I said, yo, stop doing shit like you out here by yourself. Like you are officially not alone anymore. So stop doing that. Let somebody know something. Tell somebody something. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. Get excited is the moral of the story. A bountiful time awaits. Your manifestations could unfold right before your very fucking eyes. What's under here? Oh, man. Look at that. It's time to go. Okay? So there's your 333. Time to celebrate. Now, let's get back into the deets. Manifestations and major life change. From this point out, you are no longer alone. I don't want to hear that. Open. I don't want to hear that. We open. Okay? Union. That's it. Manifestations, major life change. That's it. Queen of Wands. That's it. The Chariot. That's it. Here we go. Oof. Oof. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, that's crazy. Seriously. Because I know I've said that before, but I've never gotten what's coming to me right now. Like, this is off you go. Like, for real this time. And not like, you know, just wait a few more months. Like, nah. Mm-mm. Nope. You may about to be surprised. Yeah. Surprises on the bottom of the deck. So, and that's it. And in Queen of Wands energy, it is all about you. It's about the feminine today, and it's about the feminine. And if it's a surprise, I don't know if we're gonna get much talk about the masculine other than how he feels right now. If this is gonna be a whole day dedicated to the feminine, that means that you really need to get your head, heart, and everything. You're in alignment, yes, but I mean that spruce up in your emotions. Just make sure everything is tight. One last time. Make sure all them doors is locked. One last time. And again, I see find a way to forgive. So whatever's left, whatever there's left to get clarity on, whatever's left to get answers about, today's the day to do that. I'm not even gonna hold you. Because after today, up until the 20th, I would want to spend the next of those days just waiting, but not waiting for my surprise. You know what I'm saying? You could do other shit. Manifestations, major life change. Yeah. I know that's about patience, but reflection as well. But there goes the surprise. Child, okay. Reflection is here. Whether you've done it or you're doing it up until this point, the surprise is right here. That's what this is. That's patience. The patience you had to have. Yep. You are not alone. It was in verse, right? Look. He is here with you. That's gonna come in handy. All right, so there he is. Okay, matching your energy when he does come in. This is why I'm saying, whatever you need to wrap up on the emotional tip, mental tip, any questions you need, just clear that up. Because here he's right here, and you're in Queen of Wands energy. When you get yourself all where you're supposed to be grounded, you're waiting, yes, because you know you have a surprise coming. Like I said, Queen of Wands is like, you know, expecting but not expecting. I'm expecting it because I manifested it, but I ain't saying I knew it was gonna come today. Ooh, it's a surprise. You know what I'm saying? That's what we mean. But there he is. Okay, matching your energy when he does. So you are definitely not alone with that Five of Pentacles in reverse. You know. Okay. Yeah, look, time to celebrate. I told you. I told you. This is the awakening. You know, that's what that is. Here it is. You know what I'm saying? That's the party. Surprise! That's it right there. That's it. So all that, whatever, ain't no use of crying over spilled milk at this point. I mean, look what you got coming, right? But if there is anything else, get it out and keep in mind you still have your 2 cups here, just you and your person, okay? So yeah, look at that. Clear it out. Make sure you get it all out because you need to be here. Lighter than a feather. So anything, just Let it go. All right? It's the end of stagnancy. The end of sitting there moping and being fucking, you know, sad. You could feel something coming. You already knew something was coming, but this message is to tell you, start preparing right now. I don't even see a fucking Two of Pentacles. I don't. But you should be in such a vibe with a person right now that you could feel them close, okay? So, you hang in there. Don't you give up. There he goes. You know, he's got to decide on shit. He's got to decide on shit before he returns. So that's what's happening. I told you that's the guy you're gonna meet. Look. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So I told you the man. He matches your energy, but your guy is this, a King of Swords. Just like you go Queen of Swords to the very end, why wouldn't he be? So, just, you know what I'm saying? It's like any day, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the Two of Pentacles didn't even come out. So this is not, hey, just go with the flow. This is about to happen. Stay ready so you don't got to get ready yet, but this is like in a matter of days type shit. This is like, that's why it's not here. It didn't come out. It's just the Wheel of Fortune. Today it could be a lucky day. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow could be, it's like that. Why they doing this? Look. Why they doing it? 3 days? Maybe that's a clue. 0 to 3 days. All right. Look, look. Quick, like a motherfucker. I'm telling you. Just make sure your motherfucking wig is glued down tight enough. Make sure that bitch is tight before you get on that roller coaster. All right. All right. Why do y'all, I'm keeping it there. Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all do that? Just give me the one. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Make sure that motherfucker's glued down. All right? Make sure you got good glue on them nails too, because if you gotta grab something like, whoa, that was quick, you just make sure you ready. So let's look into this, because this would be, it's not blocking you, but this would be the thing right away to look at, this forgiving. And it's gonna be general what I tell you, but you get the point. Find a way to forgive. All right? Because right about now is where you need to be living. So now is the time for you to be getting out of your comfort zone. So yeah, just embrace the change. This means you can, I mean, I could see it and I could feel it. If you was trying to hold, maybe you weren't trying, but if you thought you were going to hold on to something till you couldn't hold on to it no more, no. Nope. It's time to go with the flow. You're going to have to leave it behind. And so, the only thing you could do from this point on, if you don't leave it behind, is fuck what you have up. That's it, because you'll be bringing those thoughts, those feelings, that those unanswered questions. You know what I'm saying? Why you supposed to be like this? And you looking at a motherfucker like, you might as well forget it then. So, loosen your grip. There you go. And remember that you deserve it. All right? All right, bring in the light. It's time. It's time. You know. I mean, you got to be tired of questioning the same shit, thinking about the same shit, same people asking about, you know what I'm saying? You just got to be over it. You know what I'm saying? Look, start fresh. You know what I'm saying? That's just how you should feel. Tired of your neighborhood, tired of that fucking couch, tired. That's how you should feel. And if you feel like that, you'll definitely find a way to forgive. I don't smoke a blunt and go take a nap. Shit, I'll find a way. Release your emotional baggage. I'm trying to tell you, look, take action so you can take action. Sheesh. And it says take pleasure in the things you do on the bottom, which is what I just said. At this point, if there is anything you just would want to, yeah, because you're just tired now. Shit is old. It's really old. When you've emotionally removed yourself from it, now it's just annoying. Ooh. Well, there goes the sun. I ain't mean to put that other card back neither. I don't remember what it was. Those two cards. But this is good. The sun. Because this is what time it is. Alright, you're at the beginning. Ooh, and the shower's going. Ooh. Well, make it rain. Hey. They be running my shower, my toilet, my lights. Make it rain. There it is. So this is, you know, first page of a new chapter. I feel like it's a whole new book, honey. We not erasing history or nothing. We just don't need to always have the past tied. So right now, the masculine especially he's very happy. He's thinking about her, okay? His happiness is just too big to explain. But his outer world and his inner world is matching up. And he's just thinking about, I mean, well, of course, she has something to do with that. You know, look, Karen Connection, she has something, she had a lot to do with that. So his life pretty much has changed since he's been in, you know, in dealings with her. He's thinking about the indecision that he had about her at one point. And he felt guilty about some of that too. But here it is, the Garden of the Gate, Age of Love. See what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to. But I don't know if I don't want to means it's her. It might be him, see? He got shit in his root chakra that he had, fear. Fear. But we've seen the temptation throughout this journey. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all really wanted it. So it's like that type of attraction just kept one foot in front of the other. And whatever challenge you had to face in front of that, you just did it. Because that attraction or that, there's something there. And for some of you, it's like, I know that's him. You know what I mean? And this is not delusion or nothing, but you've been trusting this process. You've been following the steps. Look, there you go. Door to personal healing and happiness. Boom. So I would say he's ecstatic that he decided to do this. Choose himself. This is what's going to do it for me. So he's going to take this journey with her. She's here now as the woman holding a coin, or the Queen of Pentacles. So they'll be in a commitment. Look at that, daughter spirit. Aw, walking away. Fuck it, fuck y'all. Walking away from that whole community, and he's sure too. He's sure. It caused me too much constraint. So I'm done with that world. That's it. He's feeling himself. That's right. Word. So, whatchamacallit should look good this week. The male collective, their wisdom session on Wednesday, it should look pretty nice. So, yeah. So here we go. With reflection. All right, we have an ending, and we might as well just call this a new beginning, because that's exactly what I saw anyway with the sun. It's like the first page of the new book. And so reflecting over these endings, yes, but also reflecting over these new beginnings that bring in this peace and harmony. And there's more emphasis on that because it came out together. So this is literally reflecting on the peace and harmony one is about to experience. The whole new fucking life that you weren't able to create and that you continue to create for yourself. It's all in the minds. It's all in the minds. You guys get, look, I just said it. I just said it. Metamorphosis. It's all in the mind. You created this life. You don't have a life of suffrage now. You have a life of fun. Creativity. Love. Harmony. Everybody's working together. You know? Everybody's looking out for each other. Everybody's building. Everybody has ideas. You know what I mean? More opportunities. Like, geez. Wow, look, more stability. Why wouldn't you choose that? Why wouldn't you choose that? Because you got to make a few decisions that's going to hurt people's feelings? Oh, okay. Well, stay where you at. And no, we won't save you a plate. No, you didn't earn it. You ain't earn it. Because all you're going to do is take a plate from over here and go back over there. They're going to take it from you and eat it. They're going to get it. You ain't even going to be able to enjoy it. Look at that. Enlightenment. Yeah, I guess you do know better, huh? You do. I don't know about everybody else. That's why they mad. That's why they hate you. That's why they hate you. Giving it the hate. That's why they hate you. We are pussy. All right? Mad because you're healed. All right? You get it. You heal, you get. You get it. It's right here. That's it. That's it. You got a destiny and shit, you know? Don't feel bad about that. Don't feel no type of way about it. You got something to do. You got something to do. And it's bigger than any human being, any human. That ain't even, that's not really there for real. They're not. You take your time moving ahead. Remember that you are still healing, but do not be afraid to continue to create the life that you're getting ready to start. Anywhere where you feel like, you know, and this is after, because you're going to be triggered some more, but because it's still a healing connection. So there's going to be things that happen, but whatever happened before this period, it had to get done separately. It just had to. It would have destroyed the relationship before y'all ever got a chance to build anything. So now that they say it is clear to begin to build this together, not just telepathically, remember it's still a journey with that too. So just take your time, stay hopeful. Remember, and I love that they put this here, destiny. This ain't about, well, maybe this isn't going to work out. No. It's destined to work out. So you have to stand there and figure out how to. We're not playing that game. Well, get out there. Nope. If that is still how you think, then you do have more forgiving to do. before that time is up, before this time is up. Because you will ruin the rest of your life doing something like that. The stakes are higher. All right, you're in a contract. Well, that concludes the first half. Or maybe not half, but you know what I mean. Portion. Any questions, holla at Shay. She'll get you right. All right, that was 11:11 by Neff the God. All right. All right. So let's go into community finance and family. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, community finance family. So, looks like something is coming and you're going to have to dress to impress. The thing is, maybe there's something you don't want to lie to yourself about, since we just spoke about forgiveness and all of that, and what you don't want to do to sabotage your own relationship or future at that. Excuse me, but it feels like out of all the happy thoughts you could possibly have moving forward, make sure none of them are negative against you. None of it is you talking negatively against it. So, like, don't play the denial game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no. You know what I mean? Don't talk yourself out of the good time you're getting ready to have. Especially if it's something you feel. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow yourself to feel delusional. Like, you already know you can have it because you already know you're getting it. So part of this could be a big confirmation day. Community, finance, family. Look, go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Look, prioritize your health. So, like, it's you. It's not like I'm hearing this can't be happening right now. But it is. It's good though. It's like this cannot be happening right now. It is. It is. Wake up. It is. You know? If it's something you just got to go along with. On the surface, it's great what's happening. Or what are you thinking as it's happening? That's why I'm saying you're in a specific environment where you're supposed to be cheerful and happy, but you're on and off with it. You know what I'm saying? Certain times where somebody has to ask you, yo, you good? And it's like, yeah, I'm good. I don't know what the fuck you're talking to yourself about then, but stop. Second guessing. Community, finance, family. This, who was it? Was it y'all or Instagram? This is how I know I work a lot. Well, I said feminine was just going to have to go with it. Okay, so you already know that you're walking through the door to your personal healing and happiness, and that includes everything that you wanted as far as your personal stuff. You want to, find love or whatever. You want to have children. You want a family. You want to get married. That's the door that you're walking through, which is also a very fucking valuable door because of all that you know. This is spiritual inheritance as well as far as the wealth goes. So it feels like right now they're saying to go with the flow in this space that you're in. You are gonna need to, dress up for something or get dressed to go somewhere. Yes, watch how you speak to yourself as far as, no, I'm just crazy. No, that's not happening. This is not happening. You're supposed to just be going with the flow until things happen. Means be in your bag about it. Feel good about it, but you're also resting. You're also still, chilling. Community, finance, family. Yeah, look, relationships. You are, how they say, the calm before the storm. Go with the flow of this calm because it's really your rest and rejuvenation space before you say yes, I guess, to each other's faces. All the yeses, all the relationships that's coming in. This stuff is really starting with you and your person. So I know a lot of it still sounds like a 2-on-2. There's people involved, but we talking about legacy. There's going to be a mama and a papa. And they're going to bring, they're going to bring their extendeds. And that's what's going to be the family, the community. That's what's going to generate the finances. So, community, finance, family. I'm trying to tell you, Don Juan. This really feels personal at first. It feels the way I just explained. It starts with two people and then the whole world opens up between both of them. So, in general, and within the relationships, it seems like there's gonna be more complementary things happening, more compliments, more looks, more engagement. Community, finance, family. Here we go, union. I'm trying to tell you, twice today, union. Community, finance, family. There goes the sun again. So, definitely out of the resting state, coming out of that resting stage. This rest and rejuvenation card is the Four of Swords. And here it is in reverse. So, finance. Family. Here goes that message I was talking about. Talk to yourself nice. And it's in finances because, remember, you're walking through the door to value. And that door to value, well, the gatekeeper to that door to value is your masculine. I'm going to just keep it a book. The life is your masculine. And so this is what I was talking about. While in this space, talk to yourself nice. Don't call yourself crazy or none of that. You got to get ready to say yes to something so you don't want to cloud those thoughts with anything negative. You get me? Look, set strong boundaries. Have boundaries. Overall, you know you're going to need that around your connection. And just personal boundaries, yes. Child. Finance. Family. I'm telling you something. Well, man. This is huge. Finance. Family. It goes boundaries again. The feminine was already trying to figure out how to tighten up shit. The feminine was already trying to figure out how to carry herself out there in the world as a woman who is now in a commitment. The feminine has already been doing this. The feminine has already been figuring out how to protect herself, her family, and the family that she's building from, you know, the spiritual side of it. She's already been doing that. And he's definitely been doing that as far as the physical world goes. Who could come near us, who can't? He's been doing that. She ain't near nobody. She damn hermit high priestess. Y'all been to yourselves. He got to come find you. Spirit just tell you where to show up. Finance. Word. Family. That's all. Spirit is very good at that. That's probably why I'm good at that naturally. Blind dates. Hooking people up on blind dates. I'm great at that. I'm great at that. Great at that. See, look, guide. For real, for real. So again, that energy of caution here too. That don't mean go slow. Too much. Just be careful. Think before you act. You know, respond, don't react. That also means think before you speak. Because you got to think about something to say. If you just do what the fuck you want to do, that might be that. 9 times out of 10, it's the wrong fucking thing to do. So you might as well give yourself 10 seconds. And so you do the same before making decisions as well. Just give yourself 10 seconds. Confirmation. So again, with being kind to yourself, because again, with strategy, you're still, you know what I'm saying? You're still trying to get some things together here in life. And again, there's not much here in finances because you're getting in a relationship with it. You've already done the work you needed to do to find your independence. You know how to make ends meet. You know how to do that. But he's the guy that knows about that shit. The guy that you're going to be paired with. You bring the love, he brings the stability. So he's got to know about certain shit. That's what he's bringing when he comes. So all you need to do is do exactly what I said. Keep your mind and your spirits up, because you're still figuring things out. Figuring things out is a better way to say that. You are still in an adjustment period into being in this relationship for real. So don't let the wild thoughts of, the other shoe's gonna drop hit you, because you're past that. So whether those boundaries are to the thoughts that you have, or staying away from negative people, because it's a very crucial time. Like the connectors are like this. Like, oh my God, y'all got like that much space. Y'all got like that much space before y'all touch. Oh my God. Not a person, not a thought. Because it can't stop you. You're divine. You know that. But you also know what you got to do, because you're a divine. And this is even, knowing that energy is currency. You know what I'm saying? You already learned that you got to be in a specific heart space. You got to be in alignment for that. Finances. You already know that part. Look, shift. I'm telling you. You already know that part. That's why, and it's look slow. I'm telling you. That's why this is not this. Because like I said, the relationship that you have with the masculine, the man holding a coin, who shows up in your life as that King of Swords, he knows about that stuff. The finances, the banks, that's how y'all built the legacy. He knows paperwork. I'm telling you, he knows shit. Your masculine is going to know shit. So this ain't about that. This is about you moving into what leads you to the abundance in that. So right now, with this rest and rejuvenation, maybe a lot is not going on with you financially, but the shift is happening. What you're weaning off of whatever you're doing anyway. Your life is going in a completely different direction. You should know this now. So, and I did not say that, Shay, earlier. So I said 3. I said 3 weeks, and really it's looking like 3 damn days. I just said that. That's because I didn't realize the 20th was right here. Like, we are dead. Like, wow, March is almost the fuck over. So, 3 days. 3 days. That's why ain't shit for you to do. Because when whatever motion happened, and I told you, I feel like it's going to happen on that. That is 3 days, right? The 17th. This is why 3 days. Think happy thoughts for 3 days. In family, remember what you want. Remember why you're doing everything that you're doing. You wanted a big happy family, or you wanted, you wanted what everybody said you couldn't have. This is what you're doing. You're building a life. Think about this. Think about this. You are building a life, because think about all the things that you want, where there's nobody to tell you no. Since you've been with me, you've been in a world of yes. Your life, the life that you are creating, that they tell you, don't be afraid to create, is the very fucking stuff you was thinking about that everybody shamed you for, or told you was crazy, or told you it wasn't achievable. Even some years now, nobody's gonna want you. You already have children. They don't want you. All that stuff you hear. Same thing, it happens for men too. You wanted a happy family, thought you had it with that toxic motherfucker. No more, the motherfucker ain't around no more, but you got 2 brats. Now what do? Well, you keep it the fuck pushing. Because that's not a happy family. And if you haven't experienced a happy family, well, damn, it got to come from somewhere. The whole thing is you believing that. And you taking the steps. And now, 3 days away. Three days away from what everybody told you was stupid. 3 days away from what everybody told you you wasn't going to get. And let's not talk about all that you had to survive or fight through in order to get it. It still wasn't easy. They didn't just say there and say you wasn't going to do it. They took active steps to make sure you ain't get it. And you're still getting it. That's crazy. That's got to hurt. That's got to hurt. You know how much money was paid? You know how many lives were lost or sacrificed? Well, that daughter's spirit will get you there every time. You've been hurt here, child wounded. Yeah. We know. But you always had a dream. And here it is, unfolding. And then some. With unlimited potential, and then some, if you want it. Because if you accomplished or you made happen where everybody told you you couldn't, then why not shoot for some more shit? Just do some other shit too then. Why not? Fuck it. Think of some craziest shit. Think of some craziest shit that nobody will believe. Think of some craziest shit. Do that. Do that too. Because you can. There's got to be some more craziest shit you can actually do. It's got to be. Think of somewhere else somebody told you no. I think I'll do that too. You know, I think I'll do that too. Just because I can. And it's possible. You know now you deserve it. That's another huge hump we have to get over or get through. That whole lesson of deservingness. Oh my gosh. Well, you came such a long way. Even if it was just last year. Think about your thought process last year versus now being with me. Nobody from your past life could even fuck with you right now. Sometimes I wonder, right, if I spoke to somebody from my past, like I would just love to stand there and see how confused they look at like, because I know what's going on in their world. I also like to watch them try to put me back there. No. You talking to Neff? Coach Neff. Matter of fact. I decided being a regular teacher for the state or whatever the fuck they do, I decided it was just too boring. You know? Everything I wanted it was ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Okay. Okay. Motherfucker said my beliefs were a scam. Oh yeah, I remember that.
I hear it all the time. in alignment. What you looking for, you finna find it. Been manifesting you for quite some time, and to find love gotta be a perfect time.
Hey, I remember when they said my music was trash. I had that thought, and then Spirit just now told me to play this other song. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I blame Shay. Cause that's just how the fuck we feel. I know all about it, y'all.
Who knew I will become a little daddy? Intelligent, sweetheart, wise, and street savvy. Back then they had me fucked up. Took advantage, now they wanna say I'm stuck up. I got a lot less problems now. Back then, people pleasing, but it's me now. They could never understand what it's like to just be you, not give a fuck what they say. See, back then, I was insecure and unsure. These days, I know I deserve way more. And you can call it what you want, but your labels don't define me. Near drama, you won't find me. I keep it godly. Of everything about my melanin. Back then, let you tell it, I would never win. And I feel sorry for you, cause they too afraid to dream. I fuck with y'all and that be me, and I ain't got time. I'm grown and too fine, powerful, benevolent, gifted, I'm divine. The evil eyes can't see me, elevated my energy, you can't get rid of me. This ain't acting. I gave up everything back then. That was all about me.
It's all about you now. Fuck them.
That was all about me.
Fuck whoever said no to you. Fuck whoever said no to you. Fuck them. You ain't had nothing to lose then. You got everything to lose now. You thought you had something to lose. You had shit to lose then. You lost them. You gave it up. You gave it up. Nothing, right? Now, I would say, yo, I got too much to lose. To argue with you, I got too much to lose to have the last word. I got, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might have to say, I got too much to lose to be right now. You know what I'm saying? Or to make my point or whatever. You might have to check yourself. So, Loveland. All right, Spirit, what's going on in Loveland? Well, obviously, whatever you need to know, whatever we've been talking about, whatever this surprise is, whatever's coming up, you're going to know in just a moment. It says right here. All right. You also may travel. And I know that it feels like you were getting nowhere, but you definitely didn't give up on this. So this may be specifically in regards to, because of that, there is some type of travel coming up. You'll be traveling somewhere. Okay, Love Lands. Okay. So you know your souls have reconnected. There it is. Union and enlightenment. They was bond. You know. Y'all together. All right. There's been obstacles, yes, but those obstacles were a test. And that was, can you get over your guilt? Most of it. All right. So here we go. 11:11. Have you been seeing the signs? All right. If you have, you already know what it is. That was also a test. If you've been noticing them. All right. Here we go. Marriage. So marriage, I was going to say marriage must be on the table. I mean, it is right now. But a test of the marriage. Y'all being, maybe even from the beginning, being able to find each other, being able to go through this entire process, even upon connecting, you know, it has some separation involved. So you know now that this is deeper than what it is. And so this is why it has the honor, you know, that it has between y'all. So there goes balance. Yin and yang. That's why y'all both honor it. So you know, this is from way back. And y'all admire that about the connection, right? I ain't just meet you, for real. I was confused at first, like, what the fuck? I didn't get it. But now, it's more than clear. More than clear. That's who you're supposed to ride and die with. I'll use you. Use the babies. Oh, thank you, baby. Kai. All right, so I don't know if that was for Kai or for this. I'm going to put it back. Either way, we like a king of pentacles upright. A king of pentacles. We should put Kang Sean. Kang Sean. That's what they said. So an extensive healing process in order to get this, you know, what was already due to you. Yes. All right, it was already due to you. So, you know, it's a dream come true. It is. It is. It is. Cause all this you did with your thoughts. All of this shit you did with your thoughts. When they was calling you all kinds of names and shit, you just, all right, yeah, I'm Stevie Woods out this bitch. I don't see none of that hate. I don't see none of that shit. None of it. And look, dream come true. Don't let nobody get in your head. That's another reason why that dream invasion, all that shit was happening. Other things get in your head, you can't focus. The biggest fight it's like keeping yourself in a constant state of meditation every fucking day. Right? Similar. Because in meditation is the art of not thinking, right? But let's look at, I want a word for it. I know there has to be a word for it. Okay? But it is out. Okay, in the bubble. Okay, I don't want no thoughts comes to me. This is your own thoughts. I want to stop thinking and just see what comes to me. That's meditation. But this outer meditational thing that I'm talking about is like from the projections, so that don't get in your head and fuck with with these thoughts. You know what I mean? You got to be in a constant state of that. Knowing whose thoughts are whose. That's not my thought. I don't know. I don't subscribe to that. I didn't do that. You know? Being in your vibrational reality at all times. When you break it down, yes, a lot complex on hearing it. But yeah. Especially if those thoughts are negative and you're trying to stay in a positive headspace. You just want to dream. I'm on Pisces moon, right? I told Shay, this is me on a train and mad because I got to get off. I'm just getting to that part where I'm dreaming up some shit. It's like, fuck, I got to get off. You know what I'm saying? Because now I got to like reset because I got to walk to my destination. I can't like float the way I was. It's annoying. It's annoying. So I wouldn't want anybody else's thoughts to do that. Like, that's crazy. Your moon Pisces too. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I want to sit for long hours and like, I got to see it to the end. You know what I mean? Well, all them thoughts and all that shit you went through, it connected you to somebody. You didn't listen to the crazy thoughts. Look at this. It looks like justice got served. Look like you wasn't lying to yourself, huh? That's what it looked like to me. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like all that calling out. It looked like all that fucking calling out. All that calling out brought him back. That's what it looked like. So they can call you what you want. But they can't call you lonely. They can't call you broke. They can't call you ugly. They can't call you a demon. They can't even call you now. That's why they really mad. Your whole future. Boop. Here it is. And there it is. Double confirmation. Word. You ain't walk around living in your shadow. Afraid of your fucking shadow. Look at this. Look at this. We gonna stand on it then, damn it. I guess we just gonna stand on it today. Oh, we popping big shit. We popping big shit today. Okay, because it was a long journey of you looking and fucking discovering, and now look, ding, 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 ding. You know what I'm saying? You hit the fucking jackpot, bro. Here we go again. 3 days away, and now I know it's for sure. Look, the Ace of Swords and the Six of Wands. It's here. It's 3 days. 3 fucking days. I feel like packing this shit up. 3 days. It's something about this energy that's like, it's done. We're done, and we're done. And we're done. It just feel like that, bro. It's right here. They popping big shit today. I'm over here like, I'm scared of you. I'm talking to the spirit. I'm scared of you. They popping big shit. I just heard when we want something. That's what I heard. When we want something. Before, like, all I did was shuffle, right? And they doubling right back. And then some. So okay. Pisces. Look what it got you. That's what it got you. They could call you what you want. Hey, they could call you what they want. That's where it got you. That's where it got you. Let me just like come on, 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 come on. This is a flex. It don't feel like that. The process don't. It don't feel like that a little bit. But this is a flex. The masculine's energy towards the feminine currently. Masculine's thoughts of the feminine. Right where she's at. Masculine's feelings for the feminine currently. Right where she's at. And it's right next to each other at the top and here. Queen of Swords, Two of Cups, Two of Cups, King of Swords. Bruh. Masculine's current actions towards the feminine. Hers is up there, the Ace of Pentacles. Where she was dreaming it. Here it is. In his current actions towards her. Out of her head, into her fucking lap. And I told you who was coming with it. It's the man with the sword, not a wand. He ain't the emperor. That's not how he's showing up. This a motherfucker that knows some shit. He not showing up for no other reason at first. I told you. She's out of the Four of Swords about it. That's all she was doing. And here it is in his current actions. You said you wanted a future. Here I am. I heard you calling me. I heard you. I felt it. Here it is. It's me. Masculine's next actions towards the feminine. Look. 3 days. You see how this is matching up? You see how this is a moment. I thought my phone just said 444. It's 441. Okay, let's send to the Magician. I might keep this live private. It is spirit at its finest. I'm telling you. That's how I'm like. Do you see how close they are? You can even see this energy, how close they are. This is days away. This is close. Thank you, honey. This shit is close. They're in each other's energy clearly, but oh, her thoughts manifested. Here he is in the current actions. This is 9 of Pentacles of doing this, Ace. Think about this. Who knows how your whole point up until this point. That's the only thing that's been on your mind and your heart. But you got into situations only teaching you that that's not what you're looking for is. That's all this was. I don't give a fuck if you said, you know, "Oh, we want a white dog and a white fence. I want 3 children." Spirit found a way. Even if you had 3 of them without them. Ain't that what it looked like? You're happy. Okay. It just ain't what you thought it was gonna be. It ain't that way. Once you got your mind out of that it could look like something else, your life was up from there. Cause you in Queen of Swords energy. This is not your first rodeo. But this is believing that you could have a fucking rodeo, the rodeo you wanted. The fuck? Let's get it. 444. We on one. We on one. Thank you, Spirit. What is the message with 444 right now? We in real time too. You know that every day we in real time. That's why I like doing this every day. You want to know what happened yesterday? Go tap in. I don't know, but we move like this. I don't go in reverse. 444. Listen, once again, you have created a whole new life. Here he is again. You created a whole new fucking life. There's no need to cry over spilled milk. But like I said from the tippy top of this live, if this is the day where you have to ask that question and get that one more thing out before within these next today, because like I said, within the next 3 days or in the next 3 days, however, love, right? Whatever you love, it don't have to be another person. The life you was trying to manifest, the way that shit unfolds, 3 days. This is not necessarily about the attention, of course, is on the connections, because the connections are the keys that unlock the doors to your next life. You did all you can do up to now by yourself. So that's why you're joining a community or a specific person that brings you into a community of this value and wealth and all the stuff that we've been talking to. Up till then, it's just been to prepare you. So whomever or whatever spins or rolls into your life, whether it's a move, it starts off with this 3 fucking days. There's no need to be on this after today. 3 days. You should still be in your head. You should still be here like he is. That's it. Because when he does this motherfucker right here, you need to be up. Yep. I know I ain't got nothing else on my mind. I'm good. Me and you. Hey, you know, look, I ain't got no questions. Let's go. That's it. That's it. Look, ding. I know this is the moment. So I don't have nothing on my mind. No. And neither will he. Let's go. Could we go? Fuck. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We know what this is. Did we manifest this? True love. All that, you know, had me stressing it. I'm telling you. Just stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. 444. The message ain't gonna change today, darling. We up. This is destiny. The first 3 days. The first day of the death, like the, you know what I'm saying? Destiny. Yeah. Even though you're on a path to it, like you know what I'm saying? Like you walk through that door in 3 days. Everything that is destined is to unfold, is what I'm trying to say. And whatever that includes is what it includes. However it pops off is how it pops off. That's why it's a win for everybody. It's destiny. If you're with me right now, you're on your destined path. So oh, God, you got a son. I just got the fucking son. Everybody's been living it up, you said what I did. And everybody's been living it up, what you do. Yeah, that case in Ja Rule, that's what I heard just now. That's what I heard just now. I had to tell y'all that one. So the mask, what I stopped on, the moon in reverse. Let's go. I guess it is time to just tell you, right? I mean, total transparency, if that's what we're talking about. But right now, I feel like the masculine is completely in line from the rooter to the tutor. Inner and outer. Spiritually, inner, outer, sure of that in himself. About everything going on here. The connection, what he's getting ready to do, what he's walking into when he returns. Focused. Focused. In line. They got his ass. They got his they got his ass. Pause. But look, I'm not kidding. They got his ass. He's in love. That's it. I told you, the universe, again, another major arcana. They got his ass. His current energy towards you. They got my ass. I know exactly what to do. I know exactly where to go. I know exactly what this is. I know exactly who you are. Yeah. He let it all go. He's in the spell. I'm in love. That's it. His thoughts right now, 2 of Cups. I'm in love. Because she's already said it. I'm in love, too. That, she already said it. So he's thinking, I do love her. The feeling's mutual. I love her. I'm in love. Ding. His ass is bit. His ass is bit. The masculine's thoughts to the feminine right now. This. He mad googly eyed. Oh man, the masculine's thoughts. Look at that. Look at that. 7 of Wands. That. That's what I used to like do. I remember I did a whole series where I would just I don't know if I was acting out each side or just like doing it in first person instead of telling you I'm just them. But yeah, in his thoughts right now. We together. You know. We together. You know? Oh, yeah. We together. You know? And not in a crazy way, but like in a I stand next to my woman type of way. You know what I'm saying? We together. Yeah. That's what he's thinking. Okay? And he's in King of Swords energy, so that thought ain't going nowhere. That thought ain't going nowhere. We look. That thought ain't going nowhere for a very long time. We together. Forever. All right, he's proud. I mean, but so his feelings towards the feminine right now. If it's anything like his fucking thoughts, now that might come off unhinged. It might come off unhinged because he's definitely not detached. But he might cut you. He might cut you when it comes to her. The way he was thinking, you know, we are together, united, we stand. I don't know. He might feel like cutting you if you fuck with her. Look, he might have to make that decision. I might have to kill a nigga. Yo, listen. Yo, you gonna feel this way about anything you bust your ass and worked hard to get righteously. You know, we saw his journey he had to tell a lot of people to fuck off in a very short amount of time. He was already on his own journey, but when he met her face to face and had to go through figuring out, like, you know, the soul recognition shit, he had to do that shit in double time. He had to pick up the pace. And he had to pick up the pace and do things even when he still didn't fully get the concept of what the fuck was going on with him and her. But he kept coming back. I don't know. Every time I leave, I just become another person every time. To the point where he says, "Oh," because he's learning what love is. This is what somebody does when they love you. They don't judge you. They're not on your fucking back. You know what I'm saying? They're not hounding you during the separation. They're staying in touch. Like, you figure it out, man. This motherfucker's like, I might have to kill a nigga. I might have to. We together. That's my woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my future. This is the rest of my life. Because this is too detached. This is a little unhinged. You're not feeling this way. The feeling, the realization, the judgment is an inner thing. It's on your spirit. It's on your soul, judgment, right? Judgment, it could be a second chance. We ain't talking about that. We know it's a second chance at doing something you thought you did already. No, this is the real thing, right? But you had to go through yourself to get it. Yeah, there's that. That's not that. That's not that. But you do have, or make a decision making. Yeah, you have to make a decision. But for it to be in your feelings, it's an awakening. I feel like I might have to, you know, who knows? I'm going to see the next card. Based on how, because, well, what he feels is in his thoughts. We together. So, oh, man, this guy he's intense. Look, Nine of Swords. I'm going to have to kill a nigga. I'm telling you. He's intense. But he's not worried. It's not what he is. It's not that. He said, another person I gotta protect. But this is not just any person. This is the person. You know what I'm saying? This is not none of his baby mamas. This is not his mama. This is not his grandmama. All those people, you know, none of his daughters. All of those people that he protect, they hold a certain place in his life, of course. But we talking about a 10 of Pentacles. That's somebody else's wife sitting at somebody else's table that he had to grow and learn and look to figure out what kind he wanted. This is the one that's going to sit at his fucking table. This is a different kind of worry. Is she going to be in the house outside without me? You know what I'm saying? Doors locked, burglars. You know what I'm saying? If she got to get up and go to work every day, do have to pick up from work. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you call me when you... This is different. This is different. This is different. This is when you love, give a fuck, and care. And when a man gets here, you don't want to fuck with him. You don't. You don't want him to... You don't. This is the thing. It was cute when he was in his lower self and he was the King of Wands. For his King of Wands to come out at this stage of the game is not to be cute. It's not to be cute at all. He's gonna hurt somebody if it's about her. So I get where he at right now. I get where he's at. This couldn't possibly have anything to do with, you know what I'm saying, nervousness. All this right here, we got that straight. He's been bitten. So when you've been bitten and you loving on somebody that hard, or you have it on your mind that hard, we're together now, you're feeling like, okay. Because remember earlier what came out? Boundaries, protecting it, not protecting energy, but mainly about boundaries. Boundaries came out twice. He ain't saying it, because I am. But that's where he's at. It only makes sense. I'm a psychologist. I'm going through all his emotions. It only makes sense. When you thinking like that, we together. And when we talking about the Ace of Pentacles, this is not like, it's not your everyday shit that he thinking about. He thinking about real shit. Making sure, look, because I know, you know I know. Making sure she's good, she's safe with him. Look. Come on. He think about all you know, all that stuff. Okay. You know, if there's ever an emergency, anything ever happened to me, okay. Who she could call if I'm not available, if something happens, who she could call. He think about stuff on that level. So his current actions towards the feminine is this Ace of Pentacles. That is the future. Yeah. I mean, what he's going to do with this, I don't know what he's doing right now. It looks like a question. Or just curiosity, like I said. In his current actions, it will be what he's feeling and thinking. We together. And so I feel like maybe thinking about some other ways, you know. What happens now that you my girl? What happens? You my lady. What happens now? Page of Swords is curiosity, is inquiry. Ace of Pentacles is your future in a whole. So things of the future. Yeah. He's doing that. That's why the feminine, you should be chilling. You shouldn't be thinking on fucking negative thoughts. He's thinking about what's going to happen to people that come with some negative energy towards you. So don't you bring none towards yourself. What sense does that make? Thank you, Kai. Kang. What sense does that make? Facts. Two of Pentacles. He weighing options here. He's weighing options. And it got everything to do with you, but it's not, you know, it's not you right now. It's what we gonna do about you. And we not worried. We just want to cover all perimeters. Like I said, even if it could be a King of Swords. He done planned out the whole life. Because he's putting you in the life that he was already creating. Remember, he's been doing the material thing. You've been doing the inner work. But you've been affecting him with the inner work by doing your inner work. So now he's straight. And you straight too in that department. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. He's going to provide, you know, all the stuff they told you was ridiculous and all the people sucking dick out here for thinking they're going to trap a nigga to do. You did it naturally. He loves you. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. We ain't shooting for no small potatoes here. We talking about a life. If you're not afraid to dream it, if you're not afraid to think it up, you know, think upward of it. So that's where he's at. And that's why I'm able to speak so clearly about him, because he is. You know, I'm always tapped in. He's here. Bearing it all. Full moon in Virgo too. Bearing it all. So no pride, no ego, no disagreements. He don't want no arguing or nothing. This Five of Swords in reverse came out right on the Ten of Cups. Happy home. I'm not arguing. I'm not fussing. I'm not doing none of that. None of that. I'm covering all perimeters. This is, I'm telling you, there's baby mamas, there's grandmamas, there's daughters, there's aunties. My wife. My wife. The one attached to my estate. The one who everything goes to should something happen to me. Or the one who looks after things should something happen to me. This is different. I don't want no arguing, fussing, none of that. None of that. And there won't be. You guys will handle it the same way you've been handling it. It'll happen naturally. You should be more comfortable to talk to each other now, but it will definitely not be it won't be all that. But at least that's what he's making sure of. So whatever that means for him. Changing his phone number, whatever the fuck. It's small. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's a little, but it's something. And then there's other things too, but I don't know how far out he's thinking for the next step. Whether it's marriage or moving or, you know, just call it what it is and begin to move that way. I don't know. But again, eclipses expedite the inevitable. And so if he's coming like this, or whatever's happening in your life is coming through like this in 3 days, Well, you just need to start there. Go. Yes. Start moving. Masculine's next actions talk, because remember, we talk about love. We talk about energy. There's masculine energy without dicks. This could just be the energy coming your way, or coming your way, pushing in towards you to bring in whatever you do want. So try not to, you don't have to think about it as people either. This is still energy. This is a big change. Quick. So it still applies. Masculine's next actions towards the feminine. Well, there we go. Again, y'all match up. Masculine and feminine with this 4 swords in reverse. And then think about, and it came out right over here near this Ace of Pentacles. So y'all both are focused on this Ace of Pentacles. But feminine, you need to be focused on it in a way that you have it, you're not lying to yourself. This is someone who actually feels the same way, and this is getting ready to unfold in front of your very eyes in 3 days. And for the masculine's focus on that Ace of Pentacles is, how do I, let's just say, how do I create a continuous happy space for us in the future? Nobody gets hurt, nobody's arguing, nobody's unhappy. That's what he's thinking about. So it will be crazy, right? For you to sit and think about how, no, it's not true. It's not happening. And he's here making it happen. He's here doing that. So keep your thoughts in the direction of it's happening. And this is, yes. Because he can get, he can hear that stuff. The negative stuff, so he can feel that. So just keep pushing, or supporting his ideas of the future, supporting the energy of y'all together in the future. This is happening. All right, his next actions is he's out of thinking mode too, and he's coming towards you. All right, there we go. Ace of Cups. The new emotional beginning. Pow. That's right. 2 of Wands. He's just planning right now. Planning this new emotional beginning. And his next actions is to come out of that space and head straight to you. Boop. There it is. There it is. You know what he's doing. You know what he's doing. You know what he's doing. Remember, Spirit's got his ass. He's bit. He's bit. That was intense. Never spent this long on Love Land. But today's the day. Gotta prepare you. Zodiacs. All right, main character energy. I got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, and Libra. All right. I stopped saying it a while ago, but anything I do here is going to be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and mainly North Node, because that's where I've gotten you guys to your North Node. Well, that's what I'm leading you guys to, but you're in your destiny, so your North Node. So heavy on that. Yes, you are who you are at the soul when you tell people your zodiac sign, but the path you want to be on is towards that North Node. It's about who you are in this lifetime, not who you came into the world as. Okay? That was kind of fire. I like how I said that, because it's true. First time I said that, though. First time I said that out loud. Like that. You know, bars, right? I like you, Kai. Bars, facts. I don't like nobody. All right, singles. I told you it don't matter. It don't matter where you are in your romantic life. Your romantic life is your whole life. You doing a dance with life. But the part where you become intimate with someone, this doesn't necessarily have to be the part where that unlocks, but you still are on that journey, which is why you still should take the wisdom so you could breeze right through. You'll be able to recognize, oh yeah, okay, you know. But even if it's not a person, I'm doing singles, I'm doing relationships, so there is somebody. But even if it's not, you're still gonna be in union with something, whatever. And not everybody want to be in a relationship. Not everybody. But you end up being in one, or you end up liking it because your heart becomes open enough. You eventually get there. Like some people say, I never want children. Even I popped out one, so we can change. All right? So this is nice. A union to come. Look at that. A powerful one. One that you'll admire. One that you'll grow to trust and respect. But you would now, because the spirit that brought y'all together, it's right there. Golly, I'm on one today. I was feeling that. I didn't want to say that. But it was feeling so, you know, vesselized. It was feeling extra vesselized today. It is. I was just trying to, you just ride the wave. But damn. But I know this stuff already because I already did this. I know this shit like the back of my hand. You know, but this is what you have to know. This is why. And I'm the only one with this. Because this is what you have to know. I'm the gatekeeper to what you have to know to get what you're getting right now. And so everyone who's not getting what they're getting right now, they don't know what they need to know. Because I'm the one that got to tell them. That's how I know a lot of people out there don't love themselves. They don't. Motherfucker came in here with pure hate. He said he hates people like us. There's a lot of people that hate themselves out there, yo. Because I haven't seen enough people to know they really out there doing anything. I would have met more people. I feel like more people would have came through me. Even if they didn't sit here with me every day, I would have dropped more gems. I have, though. I mean, I have. You know, sometimes it's just a mustard seed. That's what they say. The faith of a mustard seed. So maybe I did do that. But I don't know what they did with it. I know that y'all here with me that watch me every day. Oh, man, y'all are top tier. I know that. Y'all, listen. I could say that. Y'all are top tier beings. Some of the most intelligent. I know that. Some of the most, you heard the confirmation. You heard it. Y'all are some of the most dangerous. I know. I know. This journey that you're on, is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, is the most difficult. It's the most difficult. I don't give a fuck what story somebody come to you with. It ain't tougher than this. It's not. To find love for yourself when this whole world, not the universe, when this whole world is built off of hate, it's crazy. You was born into hate. So to find love or find God, which is really in you, yourself, that's a hard fucking job. And they make sure it's hard by the whole world, because the whole world is full of distraction. The whole entire world is against you. It's full of distractions. The whole world don't want you to win. That's just fact. This whole world does not want you. They don't want you to win. But in 3 days, your physical world will look like you did anyway. Because you did. Look, union, surprise. Look. You got to learn to love. And you got to look at yourself first. But everybody loves to look at everybody else. But when you learn that what they say is only a reflection of how they feel about themselves, then it's like, okay, you could spend a lot less time taking it personally and spend more time reprogramming yourself to understand that. That's how you begin your I don't give a fuck what you say journey. That's how you begin. You understand what projection is thoroughly, what the optics of that looks like when a person is doing this, what it actually means. You get that reprogrammed here, you can move through this world much easier, much faster too. That's it. Because you're always going to be tested. Always. You know it. Everything. Just keep it on your toes. The both of y'all. Everybody. At some point, because I already knew that the singles wasn't necessarily single. Y'all was just a step behind because some of y'all veered off. So now that y'all back in alignment and you know, brushing all this stuff up, y'all are pretty much, Love Land is pretty much going to be Love Land. Because they have me, I only have one collective. Like Kai, you just popping in, but I've seen you before, but I've been here, right? So, but I didn't have to go backwards to find you. We just pulling up. We just getting there. We 3 days out, we'll be there to the door of destiny. I'm still driving this shit. Still taking this shit home. We had to pick you up. So pretty much now we just all, you know what I'm saying? Because what's getting ready to happen is getting ready to happen for everybody. So it's just, I'm going to have to end up switching this shit up. So, looks like there was a moment of confusion for the both of you. You and the person that you getting ready to link up with, but I see y'all do honor the connection a lot. So what this may mean is that you might have turned your head for a moment. You might have got distracted for a second and turned your attention to somebody or thought somebody was somebody, but they wasn't. And you had to, you had to think about a moment of something that led you back to this person, even in thought. It was a test. It was a test. They threw something or somebody in there and it confused you for a second. Challenges. Hey, the spiritual journey begins. I'm thinking about you, Shay. I love when I'm right, but then again, you don't like to tell me everything. You don't like to tell me everything. And things, I don't know why children are like that. The very thing that they should tell you that could save their fucking life, they don't want to tell you. Why they do that? Why they do that? When that's the first thing they should tell you. Why they do that? Because they scared you going to get mad. They scared you going to hate them. They scared you going to stop loving them. Well, I guess it wasn't real then, huh? If your parent tells you to get the fuck out their life, like my mother told me, they never loved you. I ain't the type. I ain't the type. I'ma stand there and watch you cry. And then I did it. And then I should have told you before, but damn, now I don't know what to do. I'ma look at you. And then I'ma ask you, are you good now? I mean, you bumped your fucking head. Are you good now? You good? And we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna figure it out. But stop. Scared of rejection most times. Bottom line, right? If whether I say you know, oh, I'm, you know, I just say, if you're gonna do that, be that sure that you're right. Be that sure that you're right. That's it. Because when you really love your children, you want them to be independent. You want them to make the best decisions possible based off of the wisdom that you gave them. You want them to be able to go out there and do their thing. But I feel like at the same time, because of the world we live in, there's a rush to hurry up and hit certain milestones. And then when you go ahead and do stuff too fast, or you make certain decisions that set you back, it's like, why did you even need to do that? You know what I'm saying? Why did you subconsciously create a problem or a block or a challenge or an obstacle or a delay for yourself? Why would you do that? I blame the previous mamas. Because if I would have stayed around my mother, you wouldn't even be hearing my voice right now. That bitch be like, shh, shh, shh. You always talking. Be careful now. Watch what you say now. Watch what you say. That was the Knight of Cups. That's what I'm meant to do. Mediate. You know? Enlighten. You know? Help a brother out. You know? It's crazy. Shh, 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 shh. Three days. And I'm going to send her a telepathic message of me mooning her. And I told you the other day, I used to moon my mother. I wouldn't curse her. I wouldn't, you know, I didn't know what else to do. But she would stop talking because I knew the shock factor will make her stop talking. I'm going to send her telepathic in 3 days. Me mooning her. It ain't her. It ain't personal. She's a gatekeeper. And so she's a gatekeeper to the underworld. And so really it's just business. It is. You know. You tried it. Gotcha. Gotcha. You thought I wasn't going to talk. You thought I wasn't going to talk. You thought I wasn't going to sing. You thought I wasn't going to inspire. There's a whole lot of things other than that. But not everything needs to be said. Yeah. They over there stressy. Your successes could lead to what the fuck does that card say? Let's find it and read it. Let's find it and read it. I know exactly what card that is. This is happening for all of you. Look, they want me to... Mad. Look. Let me get it. These people don't know how to handle shit like that. Fucking paranormal activity. They don't know. Oh, wow. Hold on, I'm reading myself. So you see this? That person don't want me to talk because they hurting enough already. They don't want me to talk because they hurting enough already. This person don't want me to rub it in. But they don't want me to rub it in after they try to rub us out. Enjoy the limelight. You've earned it, although on the family front, someone's health could cause some secret worries and sleepless nights. Well, not you. Union for your singles. Getting ready to be unionized. Okay? You won't have to feel that you won't have to feel that Five of Pentacles, you know, that lonely, cold feeling they say about it. Nope, you're in Queen of Wands energy, which means you get exactly what you want. You are getting ready to have some fun. That's what you're getting ready to do. You're getting ready to come out of your swords energy a little bit. Okay, you're moving on here. So get into your bag. Get real cute. It's time to come out of this resting, contemplating shit. No, for you as well. You're getting what you want. So get cute this week. I've already told, I was getting ready to say it anyway, but there he goes. Get cute this week because the masculine I've been preparing you for enters the chat. Okay, Two of Cups, there it is. He enters the chat. The Wheel of Fortune, the King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. He enters the chat, literally. I just said that. So that's the message. Enter the chat. I just said it. That's it, singles. Get cute. And for you feminists that are already in line with your person, you know who that is. You're just waiting for them to return after the stuff that they've been doing. We talk about Loveland. All you have to do is focus on the legacy that you guys are building. Don't worry about nothing else. Because he is currently focused on how he's going to continue to build now that you're there. How is he going to build around you? Okay, so return those thoughts. Okay? Great. Great. Loveland is amazing. Let's get some his and hers messages. Okay. You do it, Spirit. Damn! He said keep it. That 5 is on the floor, which means whatever message this is, it is right now. Something wants to be said right now. Okay, let's go. One more. Another 5, see? So, can't get no more in real time than these messages right now. Look, I'm ready to reunite on the bottom of the deck. Give it up for me. Give it up for me. I've never been so happy to be a fucking vessel than right now. Well, let's get these messages out. My long-term future is with her. We are ready for each other. I'm prepared for our future. Real time. He is the love of my life. He is devoted to me. You see these messages, right? Are we crazy? Are we crazy? I don't know. You saw how I shuffled it and everything. I didn't really put much effort. I did what I could do. Cards are big. My hands are little. Bottom of the deck. I'm ready to reunite. You see what messages came out. Numbers don't lie. We had 2 5s. The 5 fell on the floor. 5 5. These 2 messages right here are the here and now. That's what they was telling me. This is what's changing right now. My long-term future is with her. Yeah, that's the point. That's the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, that's the vibes. Yeah. Who sings that song? But you can't do it like me. What? But you can't do it like me. What? But you can't do it like me. Who sing that shit, yo? They just gave me that song. But you can't do it like me. What? I'm the expediter. You heard? I am Lady Luck. I am Lady Luck. And I only give a fuck about y'all, so now what? Oh well. Who sing Franchise Boys? Ain't it? Look. Oh well. Unnecessary. Franchise Boys? Ain't that who it is? There ain't no damn Soldier Boy. But you can't do it like me. Ain't no Soldier Boy. His voice, come on, Shay. Franchise Boys. Okay, Kai, damn. She said Soldier Boy. We had a whole Soldier Boy event one night, me and her, on FaceTime. We dancing to Soldier Boy. And we went through the Franchise Boys with their big T-shirts. And we went through that through that time. We went through that music. How could you, Shay? How could you, Shay? Soldier boy. You got that wrong. My long-term future is with her. There it is. I told you it was the Ace of Pentacles. I told you. Look. I don't even think that card, remember, words never change. I know there's a basis to how I write messages, but I think that card was more from a Ten of Pentacles place. That intention on that card. So when I said the Ace of Pentacles, I was just talking about that is what it is. We're talking about the future, but these last two messages here it is what's being said to each other in real time. But generally, this is about the long-term future that they both have with each other. But remember, he's getting ready to make the move. So he's like, yo, my future's with her. We ready for each other. And she like, he the love of my life. Like, he only want me. And she you would know that. He only want me. Or Spirit wouldn't have did all this shit. That nigga would have been back around the sharks. This is the one with the equal give and take. So, yes. So again, with this Ace of Pentacles and Four Swords in reverse being very popular, there was the Five of Pentacles. I just mentioned that no more lonely nights. No more lonely nights. Look, she like, dang, because it was lonely. This is you and your vibrator right here. No more. Okay? Oh, he must be saying that. You ain't got to use that vibrator no more to get you going. The way you got to go. I'll get you going the way you got to go. I'll get you going the way you got to go. You ain't got to use that vibrator no more. I'll get you where you gotta go. That motion in the ocean, I will get you where you gotta go. It's no more. Your future is with me, honey. Me. That's the ocean. Yeah, I got your ocean. I get in there. I get in there. Hold up. Oh my God, that's exactly where he's at. This is exactly where he's at. This is the Ten of Pentacles. That's exactly, it is sexual. That's why. I'm like, why are we going here? Because that is what he's thinking about. Life and sex. He probably horny as fuck right now too. He would come in and consummate. He does. He does. Why wouldn't you? You know this is it. Fuck her brains out. For a long time. Love you a long time. I know what I'm talking about. Let me get in there. Huh? I get you right. No. You don't need that. You don't need that. She's like, I don't know. Remember? I'm back. I'm here. We are ready for each other. I'm prepared for our future. Okay. So there was indecision, but then we know that the decision has been made. Right. A lot of it was self-deception, and this is the reason why one couldn't make the decision, so that had to be dealt with. This indecision could have played out in many different ways, but it has been balanced out, so good. Okay. This is somebody speaking from a place that they were in order to get in this decision, get into this place. He had to make a decision. He did that. He's ready. That's coming from him. All right. So he is the love of my life. He is devoted to me. Okay. Somebody know that. Somebody know that. Okay. The Tower. So perhaps this is something that's unexpected. I know true love comes when you least expect it, but this is something somebody is really happy about. It's that part right there. You know what I'm saying? Someone being devoted to her. Someone that is not hanging out with Deville all fucking night. You know, she's happy about that. You know what I mean? Somebody don't really fuck with Deville like that. And so in 3 fucking days, here he comes. I always wanted to do that. I never I wasn't that type of girl, like growing up and shit. Like I never got to do this shit. I never did that shit before. I never did this shit. I never did that. Cause I grew up in the 90s, during the 90s. Yeah, just those things. I'm not this type. I'm not that not that type. I'm like this. You know, I'm more direct. Fuck you. I'm more like that. I don't get here. I get here. I get in here. You good? The fuck? What you say? That's me. You know. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. Pants be dumb type. I'm like, you good? Hold up, you good? I might need some ankle room. You know what I'm saying? I might need some more room on my knees. I gotta pull them shits up in case I got to square up. You feel me? Because I ain't this one either. I ain't this one. I ain't that one. I'm not that one. You got to square up with me. You got to. And I'm quick. And I got reach. Even though I'm short, I got reach. I'm gonna get in there. I can see it. Because you're gonna be all I'm gonna find a way in. I'm gonna get in there. My long-term future is with her. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn. We are ready for each other. I'm prepared for our future. Aries, Sagittarius, and Gemini. He is the love of my life. He is devoted to me. Pisces, Taurus, Scorpio. No lies told. Ever here. Just some comedic relief. Cause life be lifing. Life be lifing. I was serious when I said I wanted to see everybody win. I was dead ass. And I'm a multitasker, so what up? What's up? I'm getting in there. What's up? Do the fucking work. What's up? It worked. It worked. My fighting style works. Yeah, I'm from New York. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn. And that's not me. That's not me fighting on men either. I never. My story is I fought for everybody else. So you couldn't touch nobody that I was with, not my sister, not her friends, nobody, unless you fought me first. So it was just regular for me to square up. I'm not pulling hair. I'm not pulling your hair. This is going to be fair. I'm going to bust your ass fair and fucking square. Because back in them days, they wouldn't really get nobody to come back and jump you. You just be like, all right, yeah, nigga, bust your ass. You just got to live with the shame. You got to live with them teasing you, you know what I'm saying, in your hood and shit. So I'm going to whip your ass around your shit, and then I'm going to go home. Because why you messing with anybody I know? Why? Why they had to come tell me? Why? Why? Oh, you lived in Queens for a while? How is Connecticut? I had the mind to move to Connecticut not too long ago. But I couldn't find no area that was giving me home. Mixy. Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm gonna holla at you. Cause you a confirmation, Kai. Coming with me at dawn. You had your moment in the moment. I hear it all the time. I just here looking for a sign from the sky's light. Hey Marie. Oh, like twin flames. Soulmates. Just a journey. True love, you had your moment in the moment. Twin flames, 7-Eleven, baby, our soulmates. Ooh, 7-Eleven, oh, true love, 7-Eleven. Twin flames, 7-Eleven, baby, our soulmates. 7-Eleven, yeah. True love, twin flames, 7-Eleven, soulmates. 3 days. In 3 days, my song brought us all the way here. You heard? You hear what I'm saying? This is before I ever picked up an oracle card, kid. Bought the deck and seen some of the same these same words to the song. I was like, no way, no way, ain't no way. So, yeah. Kai. It's funny. First of all, 2 things. I love Kai Cenat. First of all. And he's from the Bronx. You said you was a Sagittarius. He's a Sagittarius. Your presence, making that correlation, is very significant to me sitting here. Because when I started, I was faceless. And then when I started showing my face and sitting in this chair, there was a different angle. And then when I got to this angle, me and Kai had something in common. There's this fucking chair here. This fucking chair. Now it didn't bother me with I didn't have anything covering it. I didn't care. And that's not the reason why it's covered now. The reason why it's covered is just, I guess, aesthetically more pleasing. You know, just a black background for the colors that I wear and shit like that. But Kai had a fucked up chair too, and he still has that fucked up chair. So just as a content creator, or just taking this and making valuable content, it was an inspiration. Like, shit don't gotta be perfect. Anybody who fucks with you is gonna pay attention to what comes out of your mouth, and that's exactly what happened. I said one day a chair will come. You know, one day I'll find me a nice man and he'll buy a chair. He'll say, you know what, you need to be sitting in some shit when you sit there doing what you're doing. I said one day. So that's the first part. Then you mentioned North Carolina. Because again, your presence brings me full circle to me starting. What I just said was getting ready to unfold in 3 days. It's like I got on here just to lead y'all to these next 3 days, to what's going to happen in the next 3 days. That's the whole reason why I was doing this. And so now that you're literally 3 days away, it's like, wow. So here you come. Then you mentioned North Carolina. And in North Carolina is where the other side of my relatives are, which is also the whole reason why I'm doing this. I'm a chosen, and that bloodline, that side of the family, that, you know, my maternal side, is just wild stories. So, and my great grandmother, her land is still there. My grandma Annie, I got her picture in my living room, but that's right there in Durham, North Carolina. And I just said to Shay today, I said, Shay, I feel like home is the South. I feel like home is the South. And not because I'm me. It just doesn't have anything to do with my roots in North Carolina. It's just something I felt today. Like, because I was going Midwest. I was like, I don't know. I woke up today and felt, I don't know. I should be down South. So, kind of cool. You came here because your daddy's people are here. You're near Raleigh. Wow. So, well, we go through Raleigh, but Hillsborough, Durham. My granddaddy got a road. His family got a road, Tenant Road over there. There's another. Well, I can't have because those two spots off the top of my head was mandatory that we had to go. So I can't forget Durham, and I can't forget Hillsborough. That's where the properties are. But there's one more, because my grandfather, his people's there too, in North Carolina. Everybody who's not here is still in North Carolina. Everybody on my maternal side. If they didn't decide that they hated the country and they're here, which I could count on my hand, they're all still in North Carolina. So you can't make it up. You live in Clayton, small town but close to Raleigh. Yeah. Yeah, it's some shit going on. There's some things coming full circle. Now I gotta really pay attention. Cause that means it's over. That means it's over, kid. And that's why I wanted to see too, since it was retrograde, I wanted to see what kind of readings I was doing last year this time, and I was faceless. Sometimes. Half the time I was faceless. The other time I was on here, but the angle was from the side. Yeah. Full fucking circle. That's day one. This fucking chair, this. All right, so we're at the intimate relations part of this. Did I say hey to Marie? Hey, Marie. Did I say that? I feel like it's a trigger as soon as I see her anyway. And maybe I did say it. All right, intimate relations. You moved by the spirit. You supposed to be, you're supposed to be showing your face right now. Your face is supposed to be cute and glowing and handsome and shit. You're supposed to be on it right now. They want you to. They want you to show them something. What you scared of? Huh? Huh? I see facial hair. 3 days. Okay. Okay. Because the weekly thing that I did for Instagram in the finances, it said anything that you were thinking about doing, and it would definitely count as a creative endeavor, but anywhere you was thinking about that's a financial endeavor, if you was thinking about if you should do it or not, yes. And remember, your energy is currency. And so your stock is going to go up as soon as you show your face. You know, if you have the following that you have now, just off of what you've done, that's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? They say, oh, you got a face for radio. But you don't got a face for radio. You got a face for the tizzle, like me. So just show your face. Because then now, boop, they're like, oh, shit. What he said? You know, use that sacral chakra. 3 days. It's 555. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What is the message? 555. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Hold up. We got a new car? Because the other car got a girl now. So you going to have to, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to get in there. And you're the awakened Kai. Even though that Kai is on his way. He got a lot to learn, but he's on his way. He's a Sagittarius. Y'all can't help but to find out. Travel, figure it out. So again, with Spirit telling you to not be in denial. Don't tell yourself that this is not happening. Get out of your head. I told you things are about to change. 3 days, right? So just tune into your intuition with this. Listen to your intuition, because your intuition already knew, or else you wouldn't have made it this far. But you have to believe something. It's just your thoughts fucking with you. So don't do that, okay? Just stay in with your intuition. Remember, you still are manifesting up to the very fucking day, okay? Get out of this space of lack. Stop telling yourself that you don't deserve or that you're not worth it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You're manifesting. And even if you are in this space of denial, when you have this going on, you're sending a message out to the universe that you don't deserve it. Stop it. Okay? Your person will begin to feel like something is wrong. Don't do that. Judgment. Okay? This is you, in a sense, still taking accountability for yourself, but this is spiritually, okay? Watch your spiritual thoughts. Watch how you handling yourself spiritually while you're doing this. You came all of this fucking way. I know it's hard because you don't know what's coming up next. You can't see, but that is part of nothing less than a surprise. So it's something to get excited about, not to get anxious and right. Not to get anxious and feel like something is wrong. This is a good thing that's happening. So switch out those worrisome feelings for excitement, because this is your destined path. You already know that ain't nothing but good to come. That's the only person coming is him. He's supposed to be coming, right? Coming with the come on, right? Okay. So, right? It's a surprise, though. So, knowing that this is a surprise, this is a surprise. Don't take this space to worry. Take this space to get excited. It's a surprise. This is because it is. I know it's a surprise coming, so it is. And you're not so much in the dark. Still, the Two of Pentacles is here, but this is still not the energy of stay ready, so you don't have to get ready. That's not what this is. That's why they let me tell you 3 days. That's why. Because these next 3 days, nothing but this. That's it. Music, I don't know, romantic comedy, I don't know what the fuck. Okay? This is not about if it's going to happen or not. It's happening in 3 days. I said it. Y'all saw it. So with intimate relations, well, it looks like After the trying times, of course, you're trying to get closer to your person. You're going to avoid all negativity, the sexual chemistry and everything. Otherwise, I showed you what the masculine had on his mind. He want to fuck on the regular. So it's just, and romance is on the bottom of the deck. So it's just going to be a very you and your person type of time, or you and whatever you're into. But this is, yeah, I mean, it could be more time with yourself too. It doesn't matter. You're going to meet somebody eventually. But in reference to this, it's two people getting closer, and they're not letting no negative energy get in the way of that. Positive vibes only. Sexuality, trying time. Ooh, intimate relations. Yeah, take action. That's why. I'm telling you, see it. The cards are kind of talking for themselves. You feel me? Thank you, Shay. The cards are talking about themselves. They're talking about themselves. Intimate relations, sexuality. Look, the thinking man. I'm telling you, it's him. He wanna, yo, listen. All the things, hold on, all the things your man won't do. Guys, if you follow me on TikTok, my page is called Excellent Oracle. I post readings. It's been every day now, but it's music related. I channel songs and then I give the messages because there's messages there too. So whatever messages they give me through music, I say that for TikTok. I put them over on TikTok. All right, and then me and Shay go live, and then we do live requests and shit. It's fun. All right. So that I'm telling you, that's what he's thinking, man. When he get back in there, look, resilience. Oh, baby. Speaking for himself. Intimate relations. There it is. Look. Whew. He's gonna do whatever you say, honey. Intimate relations. And so will you. Ooh, God, look. Ooh. Oh. What the fuck? Intimate relations? Ooh. I see. The devil. Devil. Nine of Wands on top. This could only mean one thing. It's been hard. It's been hard. Test is under the deck over here, and then the devil or devil is under the deck under here. Either way, it means a test. And when we talk about intimate relations, you know your job been tested. There's been other men, there's been other women, and through that whole thing, it's been no. Staying to yourself, keeping it in your pants, using your sacral energy to focus on work when you're not with your person, staying obedient, disciplined, self-control. I'm good. Defeating lust as well. So, of course, when you get to your person, which is also what I instructed the feminine to do, is go crazy. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you do all the stank things you shouldn't have been doing for everybody else? Why wouldn't you open a new can? Why wouldn't you? That's what he's thinking. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck she want now because I'm gonna go crazy. Perspective. She mine now. We together. I'm gonna go crazy. You don't do everything with everybody. Tower in reverse. Oh boy, I see. A whole bunch of other shit too. Wow. Phone died. Dog started barking. Doorbell rang. That sounds very intentional. Who was at the door? Don't tell me that. But that's the question. The answer is in that. The answer is in that question. The question, yeah, the answer is in the answer to that question. Who was at the door? That was rhetorical. You can think about that. All right, here we go. I had it twisted. Felt like a distraction, yeah. Either way, it was intentional. You know? What did you listen to that truth for? Cut that shit off. Listen to that truth. You know? Just light some sage. Intimate relations. And open a window. Your dog knows. Your dog knows. They just said that. Your dog knows. So, he got you. Or she. It's the spirit of a he. Intimate relations. The cards talk when they coming out too. So it is to let me know that this is the self-deceptive energy that one has to do inner work on. But that's a mission accomplished. You can toss that to the left. If they wanted to let me know this is not about an external nothing, because I've been mentioning like confessions and energy of that lately, but this is definitely about keeping it real with yourself. So overall here, this is what two people do. All right, balancing out the energies from all the negativity that they detached from. It was a lot of arguing, a lot of pettiness, a lot of just, you know, attitudes and shit like that. And so, and maybe some pride issues as well. But again, here they are getting closer, and this is going to be because of what somebody was dealing with. They couldn't get closer, so now that they can, everything's been balanced out. I already said what I said about this, but it just goes straight to a completely positive outcome. So this is the journey to this positive outcome. It's like now that it's happening, but this is what happened in between. But of course, it affected both. I mean, you know, it did. Now, again, you see, it's barely nothing here. It's because he want to talk about sex. That's what he want to talk about. He think about what he going to do when he get in there. Men. I love you and all that, but damn, do you realize, you know, we did it next to not enough? We're trying to catch up. It's all right. It's all right. You put enough of it into creating the next part of your life. So spend some energy on each other, you know. All men want the in-house. You know what I'm saying? All men want the in-house. And then there's some women that make you feel good enough where you want to spend the night and then you shake it off. You're like, nah, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. For my fucking wallet be gone or something. I don't trust this bitch. That's the ego that kicking. Intimate relations. Oh, shit. There we got it. There we go. There we got it. It's a brand new sexual beginning for them. He's starting fresh. Whatever happened before, it was connected to emotions that weren't the most authentic. So genuine, but it wasn't as real as it can get because there were things that had to happen for them to get to that space. So right now it's looking like a reconnection, yes, but also having to start fresh in their connection, in their sexual, you know, in their sexuals. Well, there we go. We know about the indecision. Seen that before. A decision had to be made. And here it is. King of Swords. I think I want my dick sucked. I mean, he's thinking that too. But he had to make a decision to even have this new beginning with her. He had to make a decision outside of this before you can get into somebody's pants. But this is after already saying, you know, I made the decision. I you know, starting fresh. Here we go. Ace of Swords again. He start with some head. That's what he want to do. That's what I'm telling you that. All right. Yes, in general, it is a brand new beginning of y'all. You know, it's a renewal to your sexual. You know, your sex life. But it's starting with some head. He wants some head. That's the first thing on the list. He wants you to. Ooh, man, yeah. What is that? I can't see it. When I pick it up, when I go to pick it up, I look. But he's been a good boy. Is what he's given. I did everything that Spirit told me to do in order to be with you, and I think I should get treated. That's it. The moon. Look, he ain't gonna say it, but maybe he might. I don't know. But he damn sure feeling it. So, and he's hoping you do. So let that be the first thing you do. All right. He could have been out here getting head from anybody. He waited. Look, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. I told you, he waited to get it from you. So just let that be the first thing you do. Because he could really use some right now. For real. Look, Page of Cups. Page of Cups. I'm too shy. He sucked my dick. He too shy. Look, the Fool. He just wants you to do it. Because just start fresh. Just the world. Just suck my dick. Please. Just don't. Just, could you just know to do it? Please. Man, Judgment. He just feels that's how it should be, you know? And he's going to, but he wants you to start. That's it. Page of Pentacles. I plan to, but I need you to start. Could you do it? Just give me some head. Look, the Tower. I really need it, man. I really need it. Look, the Death card. He really need it. And there goes the Queen of Pentacles. Well. And if you want him to do you, you're probably going to have to ask. But he wants you to. Because he wants to do it. But he wants you to. It's weird. Maybe he's never, like, done it with you before. And so where other men just dive right in, he's kind of looking for, like I want to, but, you know, it's, remember, he's in the Page of Cups even asking about, you know, getting some top. So, like, I can imagine him taking initiative. He's not scared to do it, but it's like, he need an icebreaker. He need an icebreaker. We might have to ask him, though. Zodiacs. Or tell him. Ask him. Just mention it. Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer. I did it. I did it. I don't know if I'm doing all these today, but if I don't do them and I get a load of downloads tomorrow, then I'm gonna be swamped. So I might have to knock down a few. Ooh, this song is real loud. This song is to each other. They singing this song to each other. All right, I'm still open for questions, but we are going down to wrapping it up. Thank you, everybody, for joining today. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Thank you, Kai, for your presence. I will point you out specifically. Being so interactive in the chat. Thank you, Shay, for all your hard work. Love you. And I'll be here tomorrow for the wisdom session. Also, we have our evening session, Power and Purpose. All right, so that's getting to know more about using your power while you're in your purpose. And that also should be interesting tomorrow, since then you will be 2 days away from the destiny. So let's see where power and purpose is going with all that. All right. What space are you in? Okay. Intuitive. I love you too, Marie. Pretty quiet, but you've already seen the way the day's been going, so you know why. Yeah, Ace of Swords. You know why. Okay? There we go. The Hermit. You know why. I don't know about me sometimes. Sometimes I gotta look at myself. How the fuck does that happen? On the outside of you, you know, somebody has the clarity they need after being in this space of solitude. But also, I know my collective has been in a space of solitude, and so clarity is what you got out of the deal. Clarity on everything that's going on right now. You know, I guess if I deal in the love department, I mean, I love is everywhere. You know, it's in finances, it's in community, it's in families, family. Finances is in building, you know what I mean? So it's the whole point. It is me. Man, maybe that's the reason why. When I was younger, like my uncle called me boy crazy. Like I got teased a lot for my love for people in whatever form. It's like, oh, you always like somebody, or that's always your friend. And it was kind of like, yes, Marie, it was kind of like shunned or like shamed to be so heart-led. And you hear a lot, you need to focus on, this. You need to be focused on that. But then you get on this path and they tell you all you need to be doing is focusing on your heart. And all you need to be doing is focusing on your feelings. And sit there and think about it. Have a few experiences, come back, sit your ass down, think about it. Think about love all day. And look where it got you. And so I know that's what happened with me personally growing up. Trying to push my attentions away from love, away from people. But I know who my mother is spiritually. She's a gatekeeper to this underworld. So why would we be talking about anything that's going to help you grow, expand, shift, change, ascend? Why would the fuck we be pushing you to do anything? Why would we be raising you to do anything like that? Thank you, Marie. Why would we be doing that? You got a good chance to just focus on love. Internally, what you want it to look like externally, you got a chance to focus on that. And so a whole nother world unlocks because of it. That brings everything else that everybody was telling you to stop paying attention to love for and focus on. That shit ran away from you. The man, the job, the money, the friends, all that shit, it didn't want your ass. He does though. And that's just the energy he's in about you. About love, about himself. The lovers is also about self-love. And that's where you gotta go first. You. Before you go anywhere else. You gotta look at you. That's it. Hope, faith, trust. This is what's already been done. This is the clarity that this masculine has after doing and being in this, or doing the soul search and being in this space of solitude. A lot of challenges that he's had to face, a lot of challenges to overcome. I feel the need to say there's been addictions here and everything. There's quite a few things going on with this masculine in his history, but it's not really about that. But when I see the strength card, I know that it's more than just a hard math problem, that a person had to go through to get to this space, to get to where we are. I mean, it's shifts that you didn't even see coming. You see what I'm saying? Everything is fine. That's damn near the 10 of swords. This is not, this is what? This is a history of bullshit. A history. And the thing is, as inevitable as it is for it to come to an end, it's also inevitable that you go through it because you are destined to. There's a plan for you. So that's why it's so important to get out of victim mode and understand you're in preparation for something way bigger than even you can imagine. But you have to believe outside of the box that you live in first. I know you can't see it, but can you at least believe something like this can happen? Let's start there. If you could say, I could see that, then you can start there. Now let me open up your eyes some more. And that's going to happen through here. Boom. Fresh start. Because he's done all of that. It didn't kill him. He's still there. Like what? In this King of Wands energy. He's sure of himself. As sure as he started out with the Ace of Swords. All right? It's sure about how he feels. He loves himself that much. I want something for me. So, here we go. Whether you got to reach back to your motherfucking roots or whatever. I mean, because it looks more so about his journey. We know where he's getting because we saw what the feminists preparing for. But Six of Cups, I mean, things that feel good, things that feel not so good. But it's the past. It's a return of the past. And this is anything from the past he had to deal with. Maybe even even his inner child returning. He's in a great space. Look, damn sure no drama. And I'm telling you, this is past and present. Past and present past. That's what the Six of Cups is right now. So no more drama with the past. Let's deal with the present past that involves this fucking soulmate here. Let's get back to this ancient love. Let's get back to that. I judge myself. It's judgment. It's just self-evaluation. What the fuck do I need to do here? What do I need to do? Spiritual accountability. That's it. What do I need to release? Ain't that the $1 million question today? What do I need to let go of? Damn. It is. Wheel of Fortune. Woo! Lucky him, right? To roll right into her and her whole entire future. That's what he's thinking. Damn. I won. It was a challenge. Motherfucker Dayfield ain't want to let me rock. I know he would put up a fight like that, but hey, this means way more to me. And seeing her cook my fucking veggie pasta with them drawers on, I gotta see it. I gotta watch her work. I gotta watch her do the fucking work. It'll make me happy. Make me happy in more ways than one. Okay? Wifey. Wifey. Zodiacs. Spoken of the only one, you're my wifey. Think my life is sweet. Don't eat. Only when it comes to me, see. That's why you're my wifey. You know you're sexy too. I like your attitude. I ain't even mad at you. Though you're still my boo. You're the breeze of weave, curls of jeans. You're still my queen. Baby girl, go do your thing. Aries, Gemini, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo. You are so beautiful, beautiful. So critical. Something about you is everything you're on. Let me get ready for you, Marie. Okay. How can I achieve greater connection with my ancestors and my guides to gain greater spiritual clarity? Use your heart, not your eyes. Use your heart, not your eyes. That's how. That's how. Use your heart and not your eyes, Marie. Okay, let's start there. I love you. Now I want to thank you, Heavenly Father, for shining your light on me. You sent me someone who really loves me. Patrice Russian. I owe my thanks to thee. All right, give me one more sec, Marie. I gotta go out to the back porch for you. And they're telling me what deck. We're gonna use this deck right here. Can't happen without you. I like starting off with this for you, Marie. I like the way they talk to me about you through the pendulum. Your connection with them now is very clean. It's very clear. They can hear you clearly. You take direction very well, which is why you always come here at the right time. You ask the right questions. It's because you're already in tune. I don't know how much closer you want to get. If you want to start seeing motherfuckers, I already told you what to do about that. You know, you're getting obsessed. You know what I'm saying? You want to start do. You know, you want to. Okay, lighting plus the right temperature. I told you you could begin to see them. I don't know how much deeper you want to go. But either way, it's going to be through your heart space. Seriously, it's going to be through your heart space. So it's not anything that I would try to rush to do. But depending on which way you want to get in touch or get closer, then that is the focus with what part to heal in order to open that space. But right now, you're in perfect harmony with your ancestors. You're doing exactly what they're guiding you to do. They live within you. And the only thing they said the only thing you can do right now, if you want to strengthen that, your diet. They told you that before. Start eating more clean. Start eating once a day. Do intermittent fasting. The emptier you are, the more powerful you're going to be. Food is a mind thing. Okay? That's it. And if you like to eat, then just eat clean. More greens, more fruits, more vegetables, more alkaline. Alkaline. That's the type of energy you need. Not the ones that make you fall asleep after you eat it because officially you've been drugged. You've been poisoned. Whatever's in that food, whatever chemical they use, that fast food, whatever, you're knocked out. That's what that is. It's not the itis. You're poisoned. And you got to sleep it off. That's a side effect. And then you get up with the fucking, cheese on the side of your fucking mouth. That is what that is. Okay? One of the things that you've been told is that you start trying to read cards, but it's been like 4 months. Okay? And you have a deck. You have a deck, baby? No. Okay. Start there. You get a deck. What do you feel more drawn to, tarot or oracle? This is an oracle card. This is a tarot card. The tarot card is going to have 78 cards in there. And it's basically the life cycle from beginning to end. It has spiritual notes. It has, you can read it here in the physical. There's all kinds of ways to read it. But these are things that unlock as you heal, because then it changes your vision. And when it shifts to your vision, the things you used to see, knowing what you know, it starts to look different, or it starts to open up, which is what you want. Now you're not just reading the basic fucking definitions. It's like, okay, that's why it's good to know what you're talking about. But seeing, that don't happen overnight. That don't happen through the definitions of the cards. That happens through experience. That happens through healing. It happens through learning. It happens through listening. So, the first thing to do would be is get cards that, first of all, figure out if you want tarot, because the oracles just have messages, and these are going to be more intuitive that you go through, that you work with these. You still, you know, there's books, you still want to know what the meanings are. You want to get, because you want to, they always are going to suggest that you meditate. You sit and meditate with the cards first. And really, I don't. I used to sit, read the book and all that. I used to. Now, I'm just, you know, all I needed was, let's say, the description of what it said on like an Amazon, and I know what I'm dealing with as far as the intention for the card. But when I look at what it says, I know how I'm going to use them. So I could use them that way, or I could use them the way they're intended. It depends. It depends. But you are the seer. The only way to see is to get in here. Okay? And so their main thing with you right now, since your overall connection with them is very much open, the only thing you can do is personal things. Like I said, change your diet. See what happens then. Try eating once a day. I know it sounds crazy, but it'll make you feel much better to start. You'll feel like, ooh, you know what I mean? You want to be light. And you want to be sure of yourself. That insecurity card came out before when it comes to you and your gifts. You're not sure of yourself. Now I'm giving you an assignment. You get a deck of cards. Hold on, let me get some more smoke, because I don't want to say I'm getting your ass, but I know your purpose with me. Let's put it that way. I have already been told your purpose with me. So this is your assignment. Get a deck of cards. Now, I would love to know what you decide on as far as tarot or oracle, because some people are just tarot readers and other people are oracle readers. Some people can do it all. But it's how much have you healed to be able to see and understand what you're even looking at. How in touch with you are, or how in touch and sure of yourself are you that the messages you're receiving to say out loud is what they are. Being sure that what you say won't age, that it will age well. Making sure everything that you say ages well, because everything you're doing and everything you're saying is based off the truth. The tarot. So let me show you my very first deck. I'm going to show you my very first deck. Okay. This was my very first deck, the Miss Cleo deck. And what led me to this deck is when I made my transition from journalism, radio, to video. I went on to host a show. But during that time when I was having an awakening to the gifts, I was also told, because I think by this time, I may have already had the Life Purpose Oracle cards, because I was buying them pretty much for myself at first. And then they were telling me the same thing, get some cards. So at the same time, when I was making my exit from radio and I was getting bullied online, and one of the guys from another podcast, but his audience is college radio, he used to listen to us. And he used to stand up for me in the chat, and he nicknamed me Miss Cleo. I didn't take no offense to it, because there was no offense to it, and I wasn't that sensitive at the time. I just never was that sensitive. I could take a joke. It actually was like, ding, Miss Cleo, and I'm like, damn, They looking at me like that. Like, am I one of those? Like a psychic? Am I that? Am I that? You know what I mean? And then I started looking on Amazon because I'm about to get me another deck of cards. And then I see this. And this is when it became my first deck. It was a sign. I didn't even know they had that shit. I said, what? Are you serious? It was $9.99. Miss Cleo Tarot deck. And when I opened it up, I was intimidated. But I went ahead, took out the cards. All right. And I sat them down because I was like, let's just take this slow, you know. Then I went to the book. All right. And then I started reading. All right. And then I would, after I read some, I would pick up the cards. You know, I didn't exactly know this yet, the traditional way you're supposed to. That shit just came over me, I promise you. But when I had the cards in my hand, it's like I knew what to do. So, and it's like they couldn't wait to get in my fucking hands because as soon as I started going, the cards just start flying out. So I'm seeing all kinds of shit. And I believe one of the first 5 cards I saw was the devil. I lost my fucking mind. You know. But you're learning in your own life after you purchase the deck of cards. So the more you tap into what's going on in these cards, the more you read, the more you experience, the more you, let's say, tune into me. And even with now paying more attention to what I'm saying when these cards come out. How do you feel when these cards come out? Because they want you to look at the cards and meditate on them. How do I feel? Well, it's the moon, so maybe... Look, just pick up the fucking cards and just go. Okay? And let's say the first card that pops out, Spirit, you wanna help me here, or you want me to just continue the lesson? You think we wanna help? Okay. So you're doing this for starters. And so let's say the card comes out. Boom. Judgment. It makes you feel whatever way it makes you feel. At this point, you know where you are in your life. It could never be nothing terrible for you. It just came out. What context is it in, or what is the story around it? Usually with Major Arcana, you got to get another card to check. But the first thing you would do is just go to the book. Get an understanding of what's that saying. The fact that it's in the upright, because there's a difference between it being in the upright and in reverse. So you go ahead and look at the card, look at the definition, and then take it in. Okay. So this is going to be about second chances, or this is going to be about an awakening, all right? Or this is going to be about making some type of decision, but it's a very spiritual card, Major Arcanas. So you know this is happening in the realms. On your soul, I just made a decision. Or spiritually, this is, you know, spirit or source granting you a second chance at something. You get a second chance. You'll learn to place the energy with what these words are, but it takes time, and it takes for you to experience going through judgment. Do you know what going through judgment? I mean, you've been through judgment, but have you sat? I'm the psychopath out of the bunch. I'm even thinking about how it feels to go through what I'm feeling. I'm like, damn, this shit feel like I do that. So I know what it feels like when you're here in the physical, but you going through there's something bigger than you. You going through some type of judgment. That feeling of the walls closing the fuck in on you is unmatched, and nobody's coming, but nobody's pushing you there. It's that, but you know it's something you got to take it upon yourself to do. That is judgment. That's why they say no man can judge you. It is you. It is about a self-evaluation. Now, what the fuck is going on? What am I doing? What am I doing? Some people don't do that. They want to say, what you doing to me that make me do this? No. It's you. What are you doing to make me do this? No. What the fuck am I doing, bro? Only God can judge? Exactly. You. Love. Because you love yourself that much. What the fuck do I need to do? What? Come on. This ain't me. This ain't me. You start feeling like that. This ain't me, bro. And that means it's time to make a decision. And when you get to know these cards that well, then you don't need them. You could feel this shit coming off of somebody's skin. Ooh, you sound like judgment to me. Look like judgment to me, you know. But you got to go through some of this shit. The Hangman. Come on. Another major arcana, yeah, but this is your line of spirit. This is your enlightenment. Your epiphanies. Ding! That's why it goes ding! This is the big light bulb. Oh my God. I get it. Or this is, I get it now because I can see that. That's that when I can see that. That means you can also shift your perspective. That means you can also see something a different way to get a decent outcome here. Instead of thinking, no. Could you at least try to look at it this way, my boy? Please, just give me a second and try to look at it this way. If you could get a person to say, I can see that. Good. We're good. But you don't want to make a career out of doing that. But you want people around you like that. If you're going to say help, I'm helping you, you want them like that. I can see that. Because you already know. And you should know who not to help either. But you get the point. When the card comes out and you go to the definition and you think about a space and time in your life, once you understand what they're saying, what's being said, and you figure out a place in your life where you was like that, every time you pull that fucking card, you're going to know, okay. And so then it's this combined with this. What story is it telling? If somebody has to do that much of a self-evaluation where they feel like the fucking walls are closed in on them, what do I need? What do I need? You need a fucking perspective is what you need. You need to look at this shit a different way. Or is you going to keep feeling like that? How about that? And that's why I'm able to deliver the message like that, because just this alone. With that alone, that's where it is. Let me just... Well, it is something to be happy about. Page of Staffs or the Page of Wands. You're going to see that too. A lot of different variations of what this are. But as long as you see a long something or, you know, that look like a stick, it's a wand. There's wands and there's cups, but there's chalices. You know what I'm saying? This might be a little bit too... Get the right away. You know what I'm saying? You know, any well, the light seers is a little cute. The light seers is... Get the light seers if you ain't gonna be afraid to you know, if you don't get the light seers if you're gonna be insecure. Get the light seers if you really gonna get into a vibe and try to tell a story, because those cards do. This might be a little... I was attracted to it because I have history. I come from Egypt, but they pretty much look like this. Traditional. They can look however they could look on the back, and they're very inexpensive. And then when you really get into a groove, then you can have fun. You could just get, you know, because you're going to get bored with that shit after looking at that shit 1,000 times. Me, the same thing. You're going to want different looks of it, and that's fine too. But Page of Wands is being excited. So I would be excited too if I got myself out of a fucking mental fuck. I will. A space where I just feel like I'm in the hot seat. Yeah, I will get excited too, because I figured it the fuck out. Ding! Damn it! Woo! I figured it out. And that's the story. Alright? But don't feel no pressure to have to be all fancy with the cards. I did exactly what my hands felt comfortable enough to do. But I did start here. And when they started jumping all over the place, I started trying to look for some control. So that's what led me here. That's what I swear. That's what led me here. Oh. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, okay. Yeah, and it's what's the Knight of Coins? I'm talking about the journey. I mean, the journey to how I did this. But yeah. But when they supposed to be in your hands, the cards gonna work. The energy is just going... That first touch of these cards is gonna be like, finally, you're gonna see the way the messages come out. Like you were supposed to have them a long time ago. That's how you're gonna feel. Like Thor and the fucking hammer. That's how you're gonna feel. That's how you're gonna feel. And look at this insecurity card. Look at what it's linked to. Boop, the heart space. I told you. That's how you get closer. Use your heart and not your eyes. That's what you need to see in tarot too. You need to use your heart, not this. Or is you gonna keep telling the same fucking story? Look like somebody wants to give something to you. Yeah, it seems like they battling something. Fighting something real rough. I don't know. It's somebody. It must be doing something here, but they get away. They get away with it. Like you just making shit up now. You gotta use your heart, cause there's feelings involved. This is the journey. This is an experience from 0 to 20, bro. Your whole life, and it happens over and over and over and over again. What you're trying to get people as a responsible seer, what you're trying to get people to do is recognize that it is a cycle. Figure out what type of cycle they're in and break them out of it if need be. Which cycle are you in when the cards come out? Which cycle? So, you know what I'm saying? It ain't the cards. It's the person holding the cards. So whatever insecurities around your gifts or anything that you have to clear that out, or else your messages are going to be distorted, even the ones to yourself. You're going to second guess. And it's going to look some way that it is not supposed to look. You can only see as far as your heart can see. So that's what has to heal. That's what has to open up in order for you to do this shit efficiently. Because you're going to have to see different things. There's different people coming to you, or different things, depending on where you take this. Everybody's story is not the same. You got to feel your way through this experience with people. Feel your way through. You got to trust it. I hope is an inspiration, seeing how sure of myself I am when I do what I do. And you hear the confirmations that come in. Where I especially work with my surroundings. So my shit pops off. I don't miss nothing, but that's just me. And when you start recognizing patterns and signs, you'll know you're closer, because it's like them talking right back to you. I mean, I am always with spirit. They got to push me out. God, they got to push me. Like, come on, we tired of you. They have to, I'll be so like, no. Mm-mm. Every fucking bird, every sound. I know what it is. But you gotta open up. You gotta open up to that. Motherfucker still running. Oh, a spider! Oh, a spider! That could you shut up and see what comes to you? Because when I see a spider, I say, "Oh, hey, little abundance, we got a visitor." And what would you like to say? Because it's nothing but a omen. If you don't keep your shit nasty, if you ain't got the windows open, if it's in the dead of winter and you see a spider, that is something else. That is not, call it exterminator. Because as soon as you figure it out, it'll disappear. Ask Shay. I was sitting here in my living room talking to her. There was a whole mouse. Just walk right out in the middle of my fucking living room. I'm like, hold up. I'm looking at this motherfucker. I said, what? Because it's as above, so below with a mouse. If you know you're not nasty and you see a mouse and you know where you at in, in the world here, then the mouse pretty much just means try not to have too much control over somebody else's life. And I figured that out because I was talking to somebody, and when I saw the mouse, and then I went to the Google at first, like, what the fuck? What space and time am I at? Who's ratting around me? I don't talk to nobody. I realized I was on the phone with somebody going a little too hard. I was being a little bit too pushy. And that was the reminder. As soon as I got the point, I never saw the mouse. I don't know where the fuck it went to this day. And then there was one more other time. And that time it was linked to somebody that I had just cut off. And they were like energetically, please, 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 like trying to get back in. And so I yelled at it. But I knew who it was. So I said, go away, and said the name. Gone. Gone. So my world ain't the same as everybody else's. That's just how I have it set up. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have to really branch out. Because every single thing they could possibly use to show you, tell you, that turns them on. You just be in an inside joke all day. And it's the loveliest thing. Nobody else knows what it has to mean. You know, it's the one thing nobody else saw that made you smile. You got to open up your heart. You got to open up your heart. I mean, your heart got to be more open than motherfuckers I'm around. Because I can walk outside, see a rainbow, and standing right under the rainbow, you know, in another direction is a motherfucker standing there arguing on the phone. And I'm like, damn. Well, but I know that sound was for me. Because if he wasn't arguing and he was in a mind frame of get rid of all distractions, he would have noticed that sound was for him too. There was another lady taking a picture of it. She knew her days was coming. Her good days was coming. She knew. She saw it. Even if she didn't exactly know what it meant, she knew. It had to be something. Your heart, Marie. You don't have nothing to be insecure about. You don't have nothing to be insecure about at all. This is practice and experience. This is calling somebody you trust. I wouldn't around you. I wouldn't trust no fucking body. I don't know. I said it once before. I'll say it again. I don't know if you got WhatsApp or whatever, but you need to hook up with me and shit. I don't give a fuck if you call one of us and you just say, hey, listen, let me just do a little something. You know what I'm saying? Or you say, I did a poll and I got the message. I need a second opinion. You could do that. You could do that. This prayer is how they say, misconstrued. I'll pray for you. Don't pray for me. Who are you praying to? Somebody said God. Okay, well, who is God? Because if you don't know that God is love, don't pray for me. If you don't know that space, God, the very same entity that you're praying to is in you, you're pretty much just talking to yourself. You're speaking power into yourself. God, please, I know you could do this. You're talking to yourself. That's why I get done. You don't ever realize that you pray so hard and you end up doing it anyway? You done spoke the fucking willpower into yourself. God, please, please. You don't want to end up having to end up making a move to do it. That shit ain't just happen. I'm really getting like a big believe in yourself right here. And I know better. That message goes over so many heads, Marie. But it's so fucking important. Prayer is just affirmations. Pray, God is love, right? I'm teaching you is in you, right? You're praying, you're talking to yourself. You're talking to yourself. God, please, I can't do this. Yo, you know how much beautiful things people actually do speak out when they think they talking to this God, but it never pans out for certain people because they never get around to the fact of getting up off their ass and doing something. They really do. God is coming. God go. No. You need to talk to yourself nice so that you can get rid of this insecurity going on here. There is more affirmative, more affirmations that you can do it, that you are sure of yourself. It's more that, because you have a journey in it. And this is, I want to say, this is the way that is helping you get to your soulmate. All of us. And so the only thing I can think of to feel guilty about that would need to be released, which is so crazy today. The question is, what do I need to let go of? You didn't even ask that question, but here we are anyway. The guilt of how this happens. Shame. Listen. Did you know that the big talk mainly about how Russell Wilson and Sierra got together is her mentioning that list that she wrote, describing the man that she wanted exactly, which was our assignment. I don't know how her journey went, but I know the walk I'm guiding y'all through. We had a whole time. I remember it was cold and dark around that time too. Or rainy or something. But it was a gloomier time and things were a little bit like in question at the time. And all we had to do was write. Spirit was making us write and write and write and draw. And remember that, Shay? Doing all them ladies' nights, manifesting, writing. They made us do work. The only thing that I can see a person feeling guilty about is doing it in this way instead of going on a dating site or meeting a person in the DM or meeting them at a bar. Those are all the typical didn't work fucking places that you know, with no spiritual backing to it, no type of guidance to it, no direction, just going out there doing shit off of the wrong type of feeling. It ain't intuition. The unhealthy kind of fucking feelings. And so I could see a person feeling a little bit guilty about, you know, but that would only be if you believe that there still is something taboo. Let's just say it would be something taboo about spirituality and the tools that we use to connect. It's all just tools of divination. And so if hearing, or let's say being clairvoyant or whatever, whether you smell it or you saw it in a dream, some people are prophets or you get premonitions. People have all kinds of ways of getting messages. This is just another way. If you're not going to sit there and hear it like I do, is another way. Another tool to do what you're already doing. This is just more fun. You get answers right back and shit. Feel like you having a whole thing, like, cause you are. And to be honest, they like the cards because sometimes it take too damn long talking to some of you. Yeah, you need a reading. They'll say that you need a reading. They encourage it. This is the most beautiful walk of life ever. And it's sacred. And it makes you thankful that you don't gotta get chewed up and spit out, never to return again before you ever get to experience what you really came here to experience. You know, I'm like Harry in the fucking Underground Railroad. You coming? You want this love or not? Listen, you got wolves and hawks and fucking the man is out there wanting to get your ass. Listen, you get low, You get down in this fucking hermit mode. We gonna travel back. We gonna go way back, and then we gonna go, and then we gonna take another trip. We gonna shoot straight up out this bitch. You with me? That's what we've been doing the whole time. The way you achieve your abundance at this point is the safest way. And believe it or not, it is also the natural way. It is the natural way to draw in the life that you want. It is the way you're supposed to. This world teaches you differently. Rob, cheat, steal, rob Peter to pay Paul, control, you know what I'm saying? Possession, greediness, stinginess. That's not where we come from. That's not where our souls come from within the cosmos. That's not where we're from. We're from a very generous place. We're from a very loving place. We're from a very understanding place. Okay? We're from a very healthy place. So this is just unlearning these earthly ways. If you was on any other plane or any other system, any other, because we are on Orion's belt. If we was in any other spot right now, I mean, you probably wouldn't even have a fucking mouth. And so all you would be doing is using telepathy. That's all you have. You are a spiritual being. That is you. That's your authentic. When they was talking about authentic self, that's part of it. So I don't know what there is to feel guilty about outside of what we're talking about, but don't. And that type of guilt is so subconscious. Ooh. Because it's like, what do you say? So how did you guys meet? Do you say tarot? No, because that's not how y'all met. You met when Spirit told you was gonna meet the motherfucker. Or at the library. How you obtained, you know, your relationship or your connection with him was sacred. Y'all met exactly where Spirit told you y'all was gonna meet, the fucking deli. That's it. Yeah, you make a beautiful couple, yeah. It's written in the stars. That's all you can say. Because you know that. It's been on you for a long time. This thing with you and your gifts, man. And we've gotten to some of it. We've cracked down on some of it. You know, I told you about balance. You know, you afraid to go too hard. No, there's balance. And sometimes you do have to go full fucking throttle. But that's all in your judgment. That's all in understanding. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. You know what I'm saying? Just because you could really hurt somebody, it doesn't mean that you should. Because then that's, you're doing it just because you can. That motherfucker, come on. You don't get no, that's what you should say. I here in the hood, right? We got a guy, you know, trying to get his fucking rep up and show whatever he's doing. You know, tag name crazy across certain projects because, you know, he like to go around fucking with people. He a cornball at the end of the day. One day he decided to pick on Corey. Corey does all his homework and shit. You know what I'm saying? He don't only want to eat like all his school lunch. Motherfuckers be outside fighting during recess. He be doing his homework early. And this motherfucker decide to go, you know, beat up Corey. And everybody just look at him like, you don't get no points for that, man. You don't get no points for that. You don't get no point. Corey not even like that, man. That's what you don't want to do. And even when someone deserves for you to get in their ass, sometimes that's not what to do either. Sometimes that's not what to do. Nope. Most of the time, Spirit be like, let us handle it. Because it may not even be worth your time, but it is something that needs to be dealt with. We can't let it happen, but you go ahead and keep working. Well, we got this. They wouldn't even let you have to go that hard. It's just needing to know you're not afraid to go there. And it's needing to know that it's okay to go there, because that could be some of the guilt too. Listen. I love nature. And I'm so connected, especially right now, with birds. But my love or my connection, my relationship, my communication with birds intensified when I got into the Midwest. And it was when it was while I was practicing or exercising my energy. So I already told the story how sometimes I would give my energy and then I would take it back just to see. And some people would get physically sick. And I'm like, oh, shit, okay. So I see how people just hang around for nothing because I make them feel good, even when I'm not really doing nothing. Because I did it. I got real high, high on the Richter scale with the energy, and then I went completely cold, dark. And people started getting physically sick. So one day my brother, he was tweaking. And I don't know what the fuck he was on, but we ended up getting into a fist fight. And so before we ended up, no, it was after that. And I looked him dead in his eyes. And I said, you gonna pay for that. I won, by the way. He I don't know, maybe he let me win. He's a savage. He's a professional motherfucker, Yeah, I don't know. But I told, like I said earlier, I'm a square up. I had on nails and everything. I'm like, fuck, So after it was over, again, I looked him in his eyes and I said, you're going to pay for that. And that's the most I ever meant that in my life. And when I said that, I heard, boom! So everybody looked at the door. Because it was a full house. We always trying to figure out what the fuck was wrong with my brother. And why was I the fucking target that day? We all looked at the door because it just stopped us in our tracks. We went to the door. His mom opened the door. And there was a bird at the door. Fucked up. So then I saw how it really was with my connection to nature. And I was like, okay, stay back. I gotta stay balanced. I can't let nobody take me there. I can't be heightened in anger, and I can't be too low in sadness. Things die. And that was hard to watch. That was hard to look at. Like I sat and grounded, and I was apologizing all day. All fucking day. So build a relationship. Build a relationship with yourself. And you'll be fine. That was a lot. But I know my job with you, Marie. So I gotta give it to you. Get those cards. You got something to do. Get those cards. Just go on Amazon. Don't spend no more than $15. And even $15 is too much. If you could spend between $10 and $15 on a tarot deck that really And never mind what I said. Even if you don't start out with the right of way or something that looks basic like I showed you, whatever you are pulled to, and just make sure it comes with a book. Make sure it comes with a book. The first deck at least. All the rest of the books are gonna say the same shit, unless you get one that is like the Modern Witch. It has its own definitions, but same feel and same idea, but different perspective. It means what it means, but what perspective is the deck coming from? Okay. You also have to keep that in mind while using the deck that you're using as well. All right. All right, so last message from the universe. And everything I said, for real, about bouncing back and forth between me and Shay, just sharpening up, it's something to do too. It's a part of the reason. All right, message from the universe. Our last message here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for your donations. Thank you to everybody who joined. I said my love yous. I really do love you guys. Thank you so much. Okay. Tomorrow, another wisdom session. We also have power and purpose. I cannot wait to see. Marie, that might interest you then. Power and purpose. Yes. Yes. So the finances part. Hold on. Let me ask something. Yeah, they pushing you to make money with the cards too. Eventually, they say yes, that's the plan, and you got to start now on honing in. Okay. They want you to learn from the master. They want you to learn from the master. I know what's happening. I know exactly what's happening. And then there's even more than that. But, okay. This don't take away from you building a school. Remember, odd jobs. Multiple streams of income. Remember? Hey, Kai. Kang. Eight of Swords in reverse is always good. All right. Woo. Let me adjust. Thank you. Phoning home. One more time. What's the message before we get out of here? What's the message for the collective? Oh boy. Well, we knew he was revved up, but he still is. I mean, he's in his mood. He seems to be telepathically communicating, and so he looks so beefed up. He looked like he got all the archangels around him. He just looks so like uplifted. It's cute. Yeah, look, Justice. Oh my God, he's surrounded by all major archangels. He's so. So, you know, he's taking full accountability for himself. It's just, here he comes. The man, he's showing up as the King of Wands now. So, there goes your equal give and take, because he did the work. Now you both are able to receive everything that has to come to you. So, moving on from stress, worry, more curiosity about the future, which I already told you to do. You guys are ready. All right, so no more distractions at all. Good to go. All right. Let's do this again, Tamara. All right. Okay. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. We got a long day tomorrow. But thank you again. Thank you for rocking with me. I love you guys. Okay? See you tomorrow. Take care.